Hello, Scotty. Can you hear me?
Scotty.
Scotty, can you hear me? Scotty, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you? Are you got the mic on?
Yes.
I got nothing coming through from the mic. Not a thing.
Check one, check two.
Nothing.
Check one, check two.
Nothing.
Oh, let me get out here. Hold on.
Where are you at right now?
Uh, just walking onto the field right now.
Which end?
North end.
I see you.
There he is.
I see you. All right.
Check one, check two. Mic check one, two.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Mic check one, two.
Nothing.
Mic check. All right. You want to make sure the mics are still on, the receiver and the
Receiver's on.
actual
Receivers on.
mixers on.
Yep. That's on. And that's on.
You there? Try it again.
Yeah. Check one, mic check one, two.
Nothing.
Mic check one, two.
Nope.
Mic check one, two.
Nope.
Mic check one, two.
Nothing.
Nope.
Mic check one, two. Mic check one, two.
Nope. I've got absolutely nothing coming through your mic.
What are the channels on the front of that mic?
Y1 on the one you're on the.
There you go. Something just popped.
I've got D3, check one, mic check one.
Nothing.
Nothing on D3. Nothing on Y1.
Hold on, let me try Y1. Check one, mic check one. Check one, check one.
Give me a second.
There. Oh.
Give me just a
Check
second.
one, mic check one, mic check one.
Scotty, are you there? Can you try the mics again?
Check one, check one.
I've got nothing coming through. I don't think it can reach.
Might be a little far. Because it was fine up here.
What?
Yeah, I've got nothing coming through from your mics. Absolutely nothing.
Alright, I'm heading back up. Check one.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna head back up.
All right.
Okay.
Can you hear me, Mike?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I gotcha.
Okay.
The following is a special presentation of Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's Keith Gibson from Hancock Stadium at ISU as we bring you today's 3A state championship game with your Unity Rockets taking on the Byron Tigers. Alongside me today, my broadcast partners, Mike Roy and Scotty Johnson. And gentlemen, the toughest test of the year always comes in the state championship game.
Yes, sir, Keith. And I think the one thing today here at Hancock Stadium is there's not much weather. Not much weather. It's cold, but there's not much breeze. Everything seems to feel pretty good today. Really warm up here in the press box. So
It is.
I mean, the sun's coming in for a little bit longer over the top of SEFQ Arena over there. So we're expecting a pretty good game this afternoon. They're not running too far behind, so we're pretty happy.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game. We've got to play our best game of the year if we're going to beat the Tigers. And, Scotty, we talked about this on the drive up this morning. We're going to have to really – they've thrown the ball 36 times all year long.
Yep.
So we're really going to have to focus on the run and stop the run if we want to beat the Byron Tigers.
Yeah, that's the key to the game, Keith. If Unity can force them to throw the ball, I think you're going to see some mistakes by Byron. But they're going to run the ball strong all day, and that's their plan coming into this. And that's what's going to happen.
We're going to take a quick break and come right back and get you set for kickoff. We're about 12 and a half minutes away from kickoff here at Hancock Stadium at ISU in the IHSA Class 3A State Championship. We'll be right back after these messages.
For over 40 years, SK Exteriors has been your trusted partner in quality home improvements. Whether you're looking to upgrade your fence, roof, siding, windows, doors, or gutters, SK is the name you can rely on. We don't just install products, we install long-lasting beauty and durability to your home. From repairs to complete transformations, SK Exteriors ensures top-tier craftsmanship with every project. Ready to get started? Call us now at 217-398-4812 or visit www.callsktoday.com for a free, no-obligation estimate. No down payments, and with easy financing options, it's never been easier to enhance your home. From small roof repairs to large commercial projects, SK Exteriors does it all. SK Exteriors, installers of quality for over 40 years. Call SK today.
Back here at Hancock Stadium on the campus of ISU, Keith Gibson, Mike Roy, Scotty Johnson, bringing you today's game, the IHSA Class 3A. And gentlemen, Byron runs the football. And I got to sit on the media call and listen to it this week. And Jeff Bryan, the Byron head coach, had this to say about what to expect from his ball club.
In the IC game, we had 0 penalties. I'm not sure the exact amount that we had on Saturday. I want to say we had 1 or 2, but it was minimal. And then, we've done a great job of also, we haven't turned the ball over. So we haven't put the ball on the ground. And I think Andrews had 2 interceptions total on the season. So, offensively, we just, we do what we do. Like you said, we're disciplined and don't make mistakes. And I think that's going to be key to this game. On defense, same thing, just getting lined up correctly and making sure that everyone's doing, what they're supposed to be doing on every single play, and then, keeping the ball in front of us. I know Tolona Unis has some very explosive players and that, we're very aware of, and that we need to make sure that we don't let those guys loose.
That was Byron head coach Jeff. We got some technical issues we're going with here up in the booth, so just bear with us right now. That was Byron head coach Jeff Boyer. And Mike, Byron is no stranger to state championship games.
My goodness, no. They've got a great storied history in IHSA football. especially Class 3A, and today is no different. And as we said earlier, they've been here, they're tested, they get it, and the thing I'm interested in more than anything is how each team will react to the other on the very first drive for each offense.
Yeah, the opening of the ball game should tell us a ton about both teams and where we're going to stand today. So just to give you an update on the first two games, Class 1A, Lena Winslow absolutely blew out Brown County, running clock. And in the second game, it was all Wilmington, all over Maroa Forsyth with a running clock in the second half too. And so it has not been a good day for one side or the other, depending on which side you're on.
You know, it seems like everything has been one-sided for sure, and I'll be excited to see. We are no stranger to playing Byron in the playoffs. So
no, 2021 we were up here doing that as well.
That was actually, I think that was up at DeKalb, I believe. They were up at DeKalb for that one.
Yeah, it wasn't DeKalb because I was there and it was cold.
Yes, it was frigid.
Yeah, today is cold, but it was cold that day.
We got the coin toss going on right now. We're about 8 minutes away from kickoff here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station. Keith Gibson, Mike Roy, Scotty Johnson bringing you the Class 3A championship game today. Of course, our captain standing there, Dane Eiseminger, the general, Trey Hogard, Colson Miller, and Colton Langendorf. Let's see what we got here. Looks like we won the toss, and we will receive the opening kickoff. That's good, Mike.
That's exactly what you hope for, and we have deferred a lot over this football season, but I think that's the right call on this one for sure.
So we're going to take a quick break, come back, and then we'll hear what Coach Reitz had to say as far as what to expect and the keys to today's game. Right here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
Holy cow! Have you visited the brand new Clubhouse Lounge radio shop? Apparel and designs for men, women, and kids with multiple styles and colors. Cheer on your favorite team with new apparel from Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Shop online at clubhouse217.com today.
Thank you, Champaign County First Responders. Get the car insurance discount and service you deserve. Call your local Country Financial representative, Jordan McDaniel, at 217-352-9817 to claim your discount today.
Back here at Hancock Stadium, getting ready for the Class 3A state championship game. And we can't wait to get started, gentlemen.
I'm ready.
I am too.
Let's go.
Tony Reitz, we're going to get to his comments of what he had to say during the media call this week, getting ready for today's game. Let's listen to what Coach Reitz had to say.
I think just the whole body of work has just been an awesome experience this year with the seniors just being great leaders and the assistant coaches that all stayed on to just keep this thing rolling has just been pretty awesome. The community getting behind it. We have a pretty talented group that has come through. There's been a lot of hype. There's been a lot of I don't know if I want to say pressure on them, but just high expectations with this group in general, and just to see them elevate their play and their effort and all that to get to the end of the road has just been a lot of fun to have a front row seat for.
Coach Reitz also mentioned what the keys to the game are.
We've played teams and that have had success in keeping our offense on the sideline by taking long drives, and we obviously want to get the ball in our hands, and we want to get the ball into our playmakers' hands, and so it's all about finding a rhythm of what the game's going to be, and if we can do that, then hopefully we can move the ball and then eventually put points on the board. But Definitely easier said than done. I mean, Byron's got a incredibly fast, aggressive defense that is going to swarm to the ball, and so that's going to be hard to find that rhythm when they got such a good defense that's going to try to disrupt that rhythm.
Gentlemen, you heard Coach Reach's comments there, and I think he's right. We've got to find a rhythm and got to find it early because, Mike, Byron's not going to throw the football unless they absolutely have to. They've only thrown the ball 36 times. They like to rush. And, Scotty, we saw talk about it early, talks guys from Byron. They're not going to throw the football.
No, they're not. They don't have to. I mean, they haven't had to all year, but I think that's what Unity is going to have to do in this game is force them to throw the ball. They do have 2 interceptions on their 36 pass attempts this year and 18 completions. The one thing I do notice with the 18 completions, they're averaging about 20, 21 yards of completion. So when they do make those completions, they're usually bigger passes, and that's kind of where the defense for the Rockets is going to have to, not let that big play happen. It's kind of their trick play. It's Byron's trick play. They don't pass the ball until they have to.
Mike, who are we looking for here on Byron that the Rockets defense is going to have to stop?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. They've got a run number 37. Considine is the back. I mean, 1,657 yards this year. But the thing about this is, if you look at the number here, he averages a little over 12 yards a carry. So this guy, they make holes for him. He's a bull. He likes to go forward. He doesn't care if he runs upright. In the film I watched, it doesn't matter if he runs upright or if he's down low. He will flat out run over you. So tackling, Big Mike's staple here. You've got to be able to tackle the ball. And I think their offensive line, just looking at them as a whole, is probably one of the best ones we've seen since Bloomington Central Catholic. I will just tell you that. They open holes, and then, they've got good wide receivers that can block. I think it's just they are a very well-disciplined team, and Coach Boyer has them ready to go.
He does, and they are 13-0 headed into this ball game, and we want to make that 13-1 after this, gentlemen. What are the keys to the Rockets today, Mike? What do we need to see from the Rockets to get this job done today?
I think we have to play short pass football. I really don't believe we're going to be able to run against this defensive line. I mean, they average about 235, but they've got a big boy that crashes in pretty hard. He's going to be a handful today, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Looking at my great sheet here, he is somewhere around the 295 price point. So he is.
You say price
boy.
Point?
Yeah, I said price point, buddy, because that's a price point when you're in high school football, especially 3A. But I think the big thing is we have to be able to nickel dime. That's what I think. I think the 5 and 7 yard pass routes are going to be the key to winning this ball game today.
Scotty, what's your keys?
Yeah, I agree. I think the quick passes, the short slants, Dane's going to have a lot of pressure today, and I think we're going to need to get rid of the ball quick. I think Crew, the times that we can get him the ball and get those same nickel and dime 5, 10 yards here and there, I think that's the key. I think it's just going to have to be a quick offense for us today, and I think we're going to need to not play catch-up football.
I agree. We're going to take a quick break. We're about 2 minutes away from kickoff here at the IHSA Class 3A State Championship. It's your 12-1 Unity Rockets playing the 13-0 Byron Tigers. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
He's spent 4 years warming the bench, 2 years perfecting the clipboard, and exactly 0 varsity snaps under center. But now, he's closing real estate deals all over the map. John Fisher, former Rocket backup QB legend, now known as Mr. Landman, your go-to real estate broker. Rocket Nation, when it's time to move the chains, call Unit 7's best at MrLandman.com.
Back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Keith Gibson, Mike Roy, Scotty Johnson, the Three Musketeers, been with you each and every week all season long. Are getting ready to bring you the 2025 IHSA Class 3A State Championship. And let's hope the Unity Rockets can bring the ship home, gentlemen.
Bring it home. I'm ready.
I am too.
I'm ready. And
Both teams getting ready to take the field.
Coach Tony Reeds has a history here at ISU.
Yes,
Used
he
to
does.
play here.
He played here.
Has many friends up in this area.
He said in the media call this week that his heart's still here. He bleeds Redbird, and it's nice for him to come back home.
Yes, sir.
We have 6 runner-ups. The Rockets do in the state finals. I'd really like this to be the first where we take the ship home. Both teams now taking the field. We were just seconds away from kickoff, and we will get started. Your IHSA Class 3A Championship. Thank you for joining us here on this Black Friday. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy time spent with family and friends. But it's now time for football. And this opening return, Mike, will tell us a lot. We've got to get a good field position. Field position is going to be very close.
Well, I think our special teams didn't play very well. They just didn't play well last week. Extra points. We've got to make extra points. I don't care if it's 1 point or 2 pointers. We got to make them. And I think that's been important, especially if you get in, it's obvious, a tight ball game. You don't make them, you're in trouble.
Right.
Yeah, I think we missed out on about 5 points last week between the blocks and the misses. And, you add those 5 points into the score, it's not as close of a game.
Right.
Correct. Back deep for the Rockets. Number 5, Braden Henry. Number 6, Trey Hogard. The Rocket Nation came out in full force. Biggest crowd by far we have seen all day. And we're thankful that you're on with us here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. And we are set for football.
If it sounds a little echoey here today, folks, it's because we're in a glass and metal press box.
Yep,
so
we are.
Bear with us. Bear with us today.
Byron set to kick off. Everybody's set, waiting for that whistle. And here we go. The IHSA Class 3A Championship underway. Braden Henry will take the kick at the 20. Looking for blockers. Tries to get outside. Gets up to the 27. We brought down just outside the left hash. And here we go. The general, senior quarterback Dane Eisenminger, will bring his troops to the line as we start this first drive of the ball game. Short kick by Byron to start it, guys.
Yes, it was. I mean, it's cold out here, gentlemen, out there on that field. And as that sun goes down, the temperature's already changing inside the press box as well.
Here we go. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers left, 2 right. That's O'Neal and Hogard to the right. Henry and Sutherland to the left. Crew Eckstein, the senior running back in the backfield with Dane. Eisminger takes the snap, looks to pass, and he goes out on a timing round. That's to Mason O'Neal, complete up to the 38-yard line, and enough for a Central Illinois Cars and Carts first down on the first play of the game.
Yep, quick pass there, Keith, just kind of how we talked about, quick out pass and gets about 12 yards.
Nice timing route. I like that.
Perfect.
Yep, good way to start. And
Nickel
good blocking
and dime.
up front, too.
Yeah.
Good blocking. Hog Molly's doing their job.
O'Neal out far left. You've got Trips tight left. Eisminger takes snap. Now rolls to his left. Looks to pass over the top. Henry and just a little over his head. And incomplete will bring up 2nd and 10. That's there, though.
Oh, yeah.
That's there.
Yep. I guarantee you they watched some film and they saw some things, guys. No question about it.
So 2nd and 10 for the Rockets. They're on the right hash at their own 38. Sutherland now the only wide receiver out left. You've got Trips right. O'Neal, Hogard, and Henry. Here's snap. Handoff. Eckstein up the middle. And he's got nothing. Across the 40, fights across it to about the 42.
Made something out of nothing. That initial hit, he just kept driving. And, Carew worked hard and got banged up a little bit last week against in that St. Joe Ogden game. So be anxious to see how things work for him today.
3rd and 6 for the Rockets. 11:20 to go here in the first quarter. This is the opening drive. Have the football on the right hash from the 42. Now we go Trips left. O'Neal, the only wide receiver to the right. Here's a snap. Looking to pass. Dane steps out of the left. Avoids pressure. Now he's looking. Now he throws it up. And that's complete to Trey Hogard. Up to the 39-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 37.
37.
into Tiger territory and a first down for the Rockets.
And that's your senior quarterback right there. Under pressure, stayed composed, worked and found his open receiver. Great play.
Turns a 3rd and 6 into a first down. They come out trips tight left with O'Neal out far left. Eisenmenger takes snap, handoff, Eckstein. He tries to get around the left side. He's got his Fauklers. And we got a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be a hold and come back as Crew gets up across the 25 to about the 24-yard line.
Pretty sure they're going to get Colson Miller for the hold on that. He had a handful of jersey. We'll see what the call is, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Those are mistakes we can have today. 10:52 to go, first quarter. No score. This first drive of the game for the Rockets. Let's see what the call is here, gentlemen. Holding on number 65. I believe that's Elias Crawl.
Yep.
The center. So a 10-yard penalty will make it 1st and 19 now for the Rockets. Good news is, gentlemen, we are moving the ball well here on this opening drive. But we got to keep moving the ball forward, not backwards, right?
Correct.
Eisenmenger now takes snap. Fakes the handoff. Play action. He's got a man open. That's Hogard deep, and he's got it at the 10. 5. Touchdown Rockets!
That's the way you do it, gentlemen, right there.
Trey Hogard went up and jumped over the defender, and the Rockets have it. A touchdowner on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Keith, a little underthrown by Dane, but Trey Hogard went to that ball, made a catch, and then somehow broke a tackle to make his way into the end zone.
It's 6-0 Rockets with 10:44 to go in the first quarter. We said we have to nickel and dime. The passing is open, and their coach, Jeff Boyer, said he was a little worried this week about their pass defense.
Hadn't seen a quarterback like this all year.
And Walker Hall on for the extra point. Here's snap. High snap. Got down. Kick is up, and kick is good. So it's 7-0 Rockets with 10:44 to go here in the first quarter in the IHSA Class 3A State Championship. That's the way we get on the board first.
Yes, sir.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
Central Illinois Cars and Carts in Newman is your #1 place for new and pre-owned golf carts. Brand new and in stock Evolution golf carts start at just $69.95. They offer 0% financing and free delivery within 100 miles. Stop by Central Illinois Cars and Carts today at 509 South Broadway in Newman, or give them a call at 217-837-1972. Add to your family fun with a new Evolution golf cart from Central Illinois Cars and Carts in Newman.
Back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rockets lead 7-0 on a big touchdown pass. Eisenmenger to Trey Hogard with 10:44 to go in the first quarter.
10:44.
We are so excited. Folks, you don't understand how tough it's been for Unity. The other trips they've made to the state finals, getting them to score, getting a score this early has always been a little tough, but boy, that's exciting. That is exactly what they had to do.
Little different formation here on the kickoff as Walker Hall sets the kickoff. More of a tight formation, and he does. He kicks it nice and high and deep. Byron will take it at the 8 and bring it back. And he's going to get some open lane down the sideline. And he's got some more lane trying to cut back, and Michael Harden finally there at the Rockets' 40-yard line is where they'll bring him down. A big return. Looked like a hold back here, but no call. And so Byron will take over 1st and 10 in Rocket territory at the 41.
That's the thing that has hurt us all year, special teams, and you just can't let those things happen. You have to pay attention, and that just didn't work in any way, shape, or form.
Andrew Talbert, the quarterback, junior quarterback for the Byron Tigers. He's 5'9", 180. They come out in a wing T formation. That's all they run, ladies and gentlemen.
Our ends are going to be very important today, guys.
Dawson Criddle at one wing. Considine the back. Right behind Talbert. Man in motion, handoff. Considine up the middle, and he gets nowhere. Oh, that's a keeper.
That's a keeper.
See, they didn't fake me out on the first play.
Yep. That's what they do.
They're quick.
Talbert on the keeper, picks up 7. So 2nd and 3 for Byron. Rockets lead 7-0. They score in their first drive of the ball game. Now they got a man split. That's number 27, J.J. Edmondson. Now it's a pitch out to Considine. And Langendorf drags him down as he crosses the 25. That'll be enough for Byron, first down. Nice play by C.J.
Good blocking out there by the Byron wide receiver. I mean, that's just what they do. They're not out there to catch footballs, guys.
It's not pretty. They run the same plays. You just have to stop it.
Yes.
As we said in pregame, they've only thrown the ball 36 times all season. That's less than an average of 3 a game. They run a wing T, 3-back formation.
5-man front for us.
Man in motion. And Talbert trying to get to the outside. And Keegan Germano there, but he's going to pick up 6 on the play up inside the Prairie State Bank and Trust red zone at the 19. Boy, they're quick. They are.
Very deceptive.
Uh-huh.
The wing T is one of the most deceptive offensive sets you can run. Any one of 3 people are going to run this ball
4.
today.
If you think about it, you got
4,
3 backs and the quarterback. You just got to do your job, and as Big Mike says, you got to wrap up.
Wrap them.
Now Edmondson out left with Hash. And it's a handoff up the middle. And Constantine doesn't get much. Gain of maybe 2. Maybe. They give him a yard on the play.
Yeah, I was going to say, they
3rd and 4.
Smelled that one out.
Vecchio and Daly there on the tackle.
I can guarantee you this is 4-down territory for Byron.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt, gentlemen.
No question.
3rd and 4. They're at the 19. Byron has the football on the right hash, just inside it. Wing T formation. And it's a handoff. Nope, Talbert's going to keep it. He gets nowhere. Nice play by Colton Langendorf.
Right there.
And it's going to bring up 4th and 2. Nice job by Langendorf. Read the football.
I think the 5-man line is going to give Byron just a little bit of trouble, and I'm going to tell you why. Because that gives our ends a chance to bird's eye everything.
Well, the man in the middle in this 5-2 is number 71, senior Colson Miller. So you've got some beef up front with Vecchio, Miller, and Daly. I love it.
This is a statement. This is a statement down right here for Unity.
4th and 2 for Byron. They're going to go for it from the Rockets 17. Man in motion. Pitch to the outside. And do they get it? I think they just got enough up.
Got enough. Let's see.
To the 17.
Yes. Woo.
They're going to mark it at the 18. That's enough for a first down. Barely, but they got it. So
actually,
it's 1st and 10 Byron. Or 13, excuse me.
Give him 4 on that. Pitch and catch. That's all it is.
Just a little pitch out, and they got it.
Yep.
So 1st and 10 for the Byron Tigers at the Rockets 13. 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Rockets lead 7-0. Man in motion. Hand up. Nope. Talbert's going to try to keep it up the middle. It gets nowhere. Maybe a yard at most. The defense, Keegan Germano there.
Gave him a yard.
Along with Puckett. They gave him 1, so it's 2nd and 9. Six and a half to go in the first quarter.
Old school Big 12 football. Our friend Matt Lang is up here today, and he knows how this works.
He does.
He knows how this offense works.
2nd and 9 for Byron now from the Rockets 12. Here's a snap. They're going to look to pass actually across the middle. Touchdown.
Well.
Byron gets on the board. And that's what happens. They lull you to sleep, get you looking for the run, and they score on a 13-yard touchdown pass. Now they will line up for, looks like the extra point, maybe. Yes, in an awkward formation here.
I guarantee you they've scouted this one. They got a good kicker, 44-48 this year for David Cunningham.
Here's a snap. Kick is up, and kick is good. No good. Wide left.
Wide left. Wide
So the
left.
Rockets lead 7-6 with 6:11 to go in the first quarter. Both teams scoring on their opening drive of the ball game. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
Football season is here, which means time is running out to get your countertops updated before the holidays. Hi, this is Matt, owner of Classic Granite Marble. Let us work with you from concept to finished product. Using state-of-the-art equipment along with decades of experience, we measure, fabricate, and install. Whether it's countertops for your kitchen, a surround for your shower or bath, or a hearth for your fireplace, we have the look you desire. Classic Granite Marble has the finest natural stone and quartz in Central Illinois. Make an appointment to see our showroom at 1901 West Springer Drive or visit us at ClassicGraniteMarbleIL.com. Bring the classic look of stone to your home today.
Back here at Hancock Stadium on the campus of Illinois State University, this is the IHSA Class 3A State Championship game. Your Unity Rockets lead 7-6 over the Byron Tigers with 6:11 to go in the first quarter. And, gentlemen, I know Byron scored on their opening drive, but we made them work for it.
I think so. And the one thing, I'm just going to go out on a limb here. 3A football in the state of Illinois is pretty darn good.
It is.
I don't care. In fact, I would put the conference that our great Unity team plays in as one of the best 3As in the state, period.
Well, this is already a closer game than the first two games
Yes,
of the day were, so.
no question.
We will have some extended timeouts because there are TV timeouts today, so.
Bear with us.
We are here, though. Sun is going down. Lights are on.
It's literally the calm before the storm, Keith.
Yes. They have canceled tomorrow's 5A through 8A games and moved them to Tuesday, actually, because of the incoming winter storm. So
Soldier Field and up at
DeKalb.
Northern Illinois University.
Yep. All right. Byron now set to kick off.
No
Trailing
mistakes.
7-6.
No
Your
mistakes.
Unity Rockets. Braden Henry, Trey Hogard back at the 10. Here's a kick, and it's not real deep again. Henry will take it at the 18, across the 20. He comes across the field to 25, cuts it up across the 30, and brought down to about the 33.
One thing I see here on the special teams, and I don't always look at the runner, I'm looking at other things. We got too many people standing around. You got to go down there and block somebody. I don't care if you're double teaming somebody. Go down there and hit somebody. If you're not getting dirty, you're not playing. That's the way I look at it.
They mark it at the 34. Eiserminger brings his troops out. 3 wide. O'Neal, Hogard, Henry. To the right, Southern to the left. They spreading everything out. Here's a snap. Going to look to pass. And he throws it up. And Tyler Henry with the catch at the 45-yard line. They'll mark it at the 46 of Byron.
And
Thrown a little behind him, but he came back and got it, gentlemen.
if he doesn't slip there,
It could have been 6.
That's another 6.
So it's 1st and 10 inside Byron territory for your Rockets at the 46-yard line. Now it's O'Neal, Sutherland, and Henry to the left. Hogard down here to the right, and he's got one-on-one coverage. Now they're going to back up. And it's a handoff to Eckstein. Eckstein across the 40, up to the 35-yard line, and up for a Central Illinois Cars and Carts. First down for the Rockets.
if we can sprinkle those runs in like that, I mean, that's going to be key to this whole game.
That's going to keep them honest.
Good blocking, too. And I don't care. Crew doesn't have to be fast today. Just get some positive yards. That's all I care about.
Rockets quickly up the line. Here's a snap. Handoff. Eckstein again. They bottle him up. Loss of about 2 on the play. I say loss of 1 there, so it'll be 2nd and 11.
Very slow to materialize, and they ran inside stunts and just cut that one off. They choked it off right at the line of scrimmage.
Byron does an excellent job of taking angles and getting to the ball. That's why it's so hard to score against them. They're only averaging giving up 7 points a game, so we've matched that for them all year long.
Right.
3 wide left for the Rockets on 2nd and 11. Hogarth down here to the right. Here's snap. Eisenmenger looks to pass. He looks to go deep. He's got a man, and he overthrows, intended for Tyler Henry, who was going down the middle of the end zone, and he threw it deep because there's double coverage. Nice job by Dane not to throw that into coverage, just throw it deep.
Yep. Gave him a chance, but he overthrew that just enough, and, that's all right.
3rd and 11 for the Rockets now from the Byron 36. O'Neal down to the right by himself. Hogarth and Henry in the slot to the left with Sutherland. Looking to pass.
Left side stunt.
And he throws it up. Dane throws it up, and it's intercepted at the 7-yard line by Byron. He was getting pressured, and he tried to make something happen. And that's a turnover by the Rockets. Byron will take over 1st and 10 at the 7-yard line.
I saw that happening. I could see it, and I was like, no, don't do it, and he did it anyway. And you just can't throw a wounded duck up against a good defense like this from Byron.
So the defense now has Byron back deep in their own territory as they take over 1st and 10 with 4:43 to go, trailing 7-6 to the Rockets.
Mistakes. You don't want them.
Can't turn the ball over in big-time games. And it looks like we've got a timeout on the field with 4:43 to go here in the first quarter. We'll take 1-2. It's 7-6 Rockets. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
Can't sleep? That old couch finally wore out? Go see the team at Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet. Twice the comfort for half the price. Discover a wide selection of comfortable mattresses and furniture to fit any space and budget. Call Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet today at 217-722-7690. Don't have another restless night of sleep. Call today.
At Prairie State Bank and Trust, we make banking personal. Whether you need a checking account, a home loan, or financing for your business or farm, we've got you covered. Enjoy the convenience of modern banking with the warmth of a community bank that knows your name. Prairie State Bank and Trust, your small town bank with a large footprint. Improving lives through exceptional service. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Hancock Stadium with 4:43 to go in the first quarter. Rockets lead 7-6 over Byron, but they did just throw an interception, and Byron has the football 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line. Keith Gibson, Mike Roy, Scotty Johnson bringing you the game here today on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Thank you for joining us. Byron now with 2 wide receivers to the right out of the wing team, man in motion. Pitch out to left, that's Considine, and he's going to get out to the 15. He's got space, and he finally trips over his own player at about the 27.
Those wide receivers can block. Boy, can they block.
Constantine, a big back too, Mike, and he runs hard and he's quick. He's 6 foot, 210, and he, as you said in pregame, he likes just to run the football and run over you.
Yep.
Even if you're your own guy.
Yeah.
So a 20-yard gain for the Tigers, and they're up to the Rockets 27.
Our linebackers are going to have to stay focused.
Here's snap, pitch, and they try to get to the left, and they get out to about the 34. Gain of about 7 on the play. Caden Hinch on the tackle, along with Langendorf. Just so they have a lot of options at back, Mike and Scotty, and we have options on the outside. They have options on the inside.
Well, we're running 5-man, which is 5-man front, which is unusual, different for us. And, the quarterback for Byron even blocks. So, I mean, it's just the way it works. That's the way the offense works.
2nd and 3. And it's a pitch out to the right. That's Considine. And he's going to get to the outside. Graydon Clare tried to get him, but he's going to break free. And he's down the sidelines. And finally knocked out at the Rockets' 19-yard line. He had free. And the G-Man, that's just a hard matchup there to try to make open field tackle on him.
That offensive line blocks so good. I mean, that's tough, gentlemen. That is tough.
They mark him out the 21, so it's 1st and 10 Tigers at the Rockets' 21-yard line. 3:25 to go in the first quarter on our Mr. Landman John Fisher scoreboard. Rockets do lead 7-6. They scored on their opening drive. Byron threatening again, though, deep in Rocket territory. Pitch out to the left. And they try to get to the outside to the 5. They dive for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That was number 4, Dawson Criddle. They have some speed, and they got to the outside. Only one man to beat. And were able to get to the corner, dive to the pylon, and score.
They're blocking so well out there. Their wide receivers are blocking so well. I mean, it's just we are going to have to figure out how to move linebackers around to keep up with that.
12-7. Byron now leads with 3:15 to go in the first quarter.
2-point conversion.
Yep, they missed the extra points. Now they're going to go for 2. Here is up the middle. Considine. Nope. The quarterback keeper by Talbert. He's in, and that makes it 14-7.
They made that look easy, guys.
They did. So the Tigers lead 14-7 over the Rockets with 3:15 to go here in the first quarter. We'll take a quick break and come right back. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
Rocket Nation, listen up. Midwest Auto Skins is offering Unity Rocket fans 10% off any window tint installation on your vehicle. From window tint, ceramic coatings, paint protection film, and vinyl wraps. Midwest Auto Skins offers full protection for your vehicle. Schedule an appointment today by calling 217-607-5612. Protect your vehicle with Rocket Nation's preferred team at Midwest Auto Skins.
Back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Byron Tigers now lead your Unity Rockets 14-7 with 3:15 to go here in the first quarter. We've got to figure out a way they get to the outside, Mike.
That's open all day long right now.
We've got to make some adjustments to figure out how to stop that. Here's the ensuing classic granite and marble kickoff by the Tigers. And that's a line drive kick. And will go out of bounds at about the 4-yard line, so the Rockets will have great field position.
A smart play by Henry there not to touch that ball. Let it go out of bounds.
Let it go.
Braden Henry was deep and just let it go. That was very smart. So they'll start 1st and 10 at the 35.
Let's go with some short passes, gentlemen.
I think so. I think you got to look for these 5-yard outs, the 6-yard curl, something to the outside where we can get out of bounds.
Maybe even RPO.
Maybe.
RPOs, if you get 5 or 6, that's all right.
Their run defense is extremely good from the film I've seen. You might have to run some play action, too, to pull them off.
Right.
So here comes Dane Eisenminger and the Rockets. They're on the right hash at their own 35, 1st and 10. 3:15 to go in the first quarter. They trail by 7 in this IHSA state championship game. Three wide receivers to the left. Mason O'Neal, the only one down to the right on the short side. Eisenminger takes snap, now rolls left. And he's going to throw it incomplete, looking for Hogard, who got turned upside down and couldn't get around, and it's incomplete, bringing up a 2nd and 10.
I think he was looking deep, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, that was his first option. And the second option, Maddox Sutherland was out here, and since he was covered up, he tried to get to the second option, and there was nothing available.
O'Neal down to the far right, 3 wide left. Here's a snap. That's a quick pass. Out. That's complete to Sutherland. Game about 7 on the play, up to the 42-yard line.
Quick pass.
That's what you got to do. Keep them honest.
Yep.
3rd and 3, so 3rd and manageable here with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Sutherland got out of bounds, so it stops the clock at the 3:05 mark.
Nickel dime 'em. Leave the pennies in your pocket. That's
Now we
what
go
I'm telling
3
you.
wide right. The wide side of the field. Eisminger takes snap, looks again, and now he takes off running. And he's going to dive across the 40. That's going to be close to a first down. Let's see where they mark it.
Chains are moving.
Yep.
That's enough for Central Illinois Cars and Carts first down. The general didn't see anybody open. He said, I'll do it myself, boys.
That's all right.
And we're back to the line quickly again. I like this up-tempo. Same formation, 3 wide right. Here's snap, handoff, Eckstein. No, Dane keeps it around the corner of the 50. Inside the 45, enough for another first down. Up to the 44-yard line.
What a smart play. He didn't try to turn it upfield. He just, you know what? All we got to do is move the chains.
Yep, move the chains. That's another first down for the Rockets.
Took his 11 yards, got out of bounds. Safe play, smart play. I like it.
Caught him off guard, too.
Absolutely.
They thought the play was coming right, I guarantee you.
Now we go 2 wide on each side. Eckstein in the backfield from the 44, Byron. Here's snap. Dane looks to pass. He's going to throw to the outside and complete. That's to Trey Hogard. Hogard now up to the 35, the 30 and out of bounds. Inside the 30 to the 27-yard line. Mark it at the 26, and that's another first down. Once again, Mike, another quick pass, first down. Quick pass, first down. Quick run, first down.
That's all you have to do, gentlemen. That's all you have to do is throw these quick passes. We've got speedy wide receivers who I believe are a little faster than their secondary can handle.
Spread formation, 2 wide each way again. Here's snap. Eisminger looks to pass. He's got some pressure, and he's going to be sacked at the 32. Loss of about 6 on the play. He didn't have anybody open. It was good coverage. Couldn't get rid of it, and he's sacked back to the 32-yard line.
That's one of those you almost want to just throw it away.
Yep.
Throw it away and be done with it.
So now 2nd and 16 for the Rockets. 2 wide again. You've got O'Neal and Hogard on the short side of the field to the right. And we're going to have a flag on the play. That's going to get 5 yards back of that as it's encroachment on Byron.
We'll take that.
Good job by Dane with the hard count. So it makes it 2nd and 11. All the way up to the 27.
Bears leading the Eagles 24-9. That's a pretty big score.
Oh, wow.
Bears. Oh, Bears. Here, though, it's 14-7. Byron leads Unity with under 2 minutes to play. 2nd and 11 for the Rockets. Dane looks to pass. He doesn't have much open. Now he's going to take off running. Now he throws it up. And it is incomplete. Intended for Maddox Southern. He had coverage. He was covered tightly.
I don't like that. I don't like that throw, and I'll tell you why, Keith. That's one of those you just run, get a couple yards back. We don't need another interception.
Or throw it out of bounds.
Yeah.
You're out of the pocket. Just throw it out.
Throw it out. Get rid of it.
Don't try to force it. 3rd and 11 for the Rockets now at the Byron 27. They trail 14-7 with 1:47 to go here in the first quarter. A lot of 7s there. 3 wide, including stacked slot wide receivers and Henry and Hogard. Here's snap. Eisenmenger looks to pass. He's going to get flushed. Get to the outside. Take off running. Dane, and he does. Across the 20. Inside the 15 and out of bounds. Enough for Central Illinois. Cars and Carts first down. Up to the 12.
And he knew exactly where the first down marker was. Did you see that?
Yep.
He knew exactly where it was. They were only rushing 3, so they had great coverage back there. So that was a smart play by the general.
1st and 10 for the Rockets at the Byron 12. 1:39 to go. Now we got Henry out to the left. O'Neal to the right. Nope, Henry now going in motion. We got trips tight right. Here's snap. Eisenmenger rolls to the right. Looks to pass. That's complete to Henry inside the 10. Up to the 6-yard line and out of bounds. Considine a little slow to get up there after that tackle, Mike.
Yes, he is.
He's ginger on that left leg.
Yes, he is.
2nd and 4 now. The Rockets can pick up a first down here. They got to get it inside the 2. 1:13 to go. 3 wide left. That's Sutherland, Hogard, and Henry.
Rushing 4.
Here's snap. Look to pass. Dane doesn't have much. He's going to look, throws it over the top to Crew and just overthrew him. And it's going to be incomplete and bring up a third down.
That was just a little touch pass right there, Keith.
Trying to get it over the defender and just a little bit out of the reach of Crew Eckstein.
Do you see that middle open up, Scotty? He could have almost ran that, but I think there's just a little hesitation there.
Well, I think that's what opened Crew up a little bit. The defender thought he was going to take off, gave Crew just enough space. Dane just overthrew it with a little feather pass.
59 seconds to go in the first quarter. Rockets 3rd and 4 from the Byron 6-yard line. Eisenmenger takes a snap. Looks to roll. He's got it. Complete to Trey Hogarth for the touchdown.
That's the way you do that, gentlemen.
6-yard touchdown pass. Eisenmenger to Hogarth. And the Rockets cut right back into it.
And that was open because they rushed 6 guys on that one. They took a chance, rushed 6 guys, and just a great pass by the general. He's done that all year, and that was just right on the money. Right exactly where it needed to be. Perfect.
Walker Hall on now for our classic granite and marble extra point, which is our key today, gentlemen.
You got to watch the splits because they've got guys way out that are going to try to rush in.
Here's a snap. Kick up, and kick is good. And we got a tie ball game with 55 seconds to go in the first quarter. Rockets 14. Tigers 14. Buckle in, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a barn burner going on right now here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
For over 40 years, SK Exteriors has been your trusted partner in quality home improvements. Whether you're looking to upgrade your fence, roof, siding, windows, doors, or gutters, SK is the name you can rely on. We don't just install products, we install long-lasting beauty and durability to your home. From repairs to complete transformations, SK Exteriors ensures top-tier craftsmanship with every project. Ready to get started? Call us now at 217-398-4812 or visit www.callsktoday.com for a free, no-obligation estimate. No down payments, and with easy financing options, it's never been easier to enhance your home. From small roof repairs to large commercial projects, SK Exteriors does it all. SK Exteriors, installers of quality for over 40 years. Call SK today.
Back here at Hancock Stadium in the IHSA Class 3A State Championship. We're all knotted at 14. And then the ensuing kickoff taken by the Tigers at about the 15. And it'll be brought down on a return about the 30. Brought down by Michael Harden there. On with Puckett and Germano.
Kamikaze Harden. I'll tell you what, he's everywhere on special teams.
He is. So Byron will take over 1st and 10 with 50 seconds to go in the first quarter from their own 30-yard line. A very methodical ball club, Mike. They run the football, run the football, run the football.
Yes, sir.
Sprinkling a pass every little bit. Wing T, 2 backs in the backfield. Now they move it. An audible. Talbert. Nobody there, and Talbot tried to keep it on the handoff. Nice job by Colton Langador. Desmond Winfrey there. Michael Harden. And a loss of 1 on the play on first down. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Nothing wrong with that right there. That was just good pursuit. Good pursuit right there. They saw where the ball was going. Love it. Put them back on their heels a little bit. Nothing wrong with that.
Out to the left now, the handoff to Constantine. A nice tackle in the open field by Braden Henry. He gets across the 30, they'll mark it as a 31, gain of 2.
That's what you have to do. Take his legs out from under him. And I'll tell you, the quarterback pitches that, and he's out there blocking just like the rest of them. Their wide receivers block like, they block like linemen. I mean, it's just crazy what they do there. So that's the end of our first quarter, gentlemen.
End of the first quarter here at Hancock Stadium. We are back to the same place we started. Tied, but it's now 14-14 here in the IHSA Class 3A State Championship game. We'll be right back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
You're gonna have a real good time when you drop by Smoke and Shine. You'll find Tennessee bougie always in a jar. Smoke and Shine, a fine restaurant and bar. Smoke and Shine. Smoke and Shine.
The area's newest bar and restaurant, Smoke and Shine in Tolono, is the only moonshine bar in all East Central Illinois. But it's more than just shine. With a full bar and kitchen, there's something for everyone. Try all 26 moonshine flavors, which make up their specialty drink menu, like the Maple Bacon Bloody Mary and Purple Rain with Peach and Blackberry Moonshine. Smoke and Shine in Tolono and on Facebook.
You're gonna have a real good time when you drop by Smoke and Shine. You'll find Tennessee bougie always in a jar. Smoke and Shine, a fine restaurant and bar. Smoke and Shine. Smoke and Shine.
Back here at Hancock Stadium at ISU, where we get ready to start the second quarter, all knotted up at 14. The Unity Rockets and the Byron Tigers.
Look at all those clouds out there, gentlemen.
Yeah, that might be some snow moving in, Mike.
Yeah.
They have canceled the 5A through 8A games tomorrow, so if you plan on coming up to watch that, don't.
Don't do it.
They're moving them till Tuesday to both Soldier Field and Northern Illinois University
Husky Stadium.
because of the impending winter storm moving in. So,
And then, of course,
I'm thankful we're in a box because Scotty and I were out there this morning. We got here about 10? About 10, and it was pretty chilly, and the afternoon wasn't bad. That sun's going to go down. It's going to get pretty cold, gentlemen.
Yes, it is.
All right, the Rockets have the Byron Tigers 3rd and 9 from their own 31 to start this second quarter. I'm impressed and happy with that first quarter from the Rockets, gentlemen.
I can't complain. I think, the Rockets came out and, did what they needed to do in that first quarter, and Byron maybe a little shell-shocked. They haven't seen this all year.
Yeah, they've only given up 15 points, the most points they've given up all year. We're at 14 right now.
And I don't think they've seen a quarterback or the quarterback this good at managing the game or wide receivers that are as fast as ours.
I agree with that.
All right.
3rd and 9. Byron now looks to keep it. It's Talbert trying to get to the outside, and he's going to be wrapped up in a great job at the 34. That's Keegan Germano, who leads the team with 125 tackles, and he keeps adding to it. Up to the 35, and now it brings 4th and 5. It looks like Byron's bringing out the punt team, Mike. Big stop by the defense.
Big stop. And I'll tell you, you know how many times they've punted this year?
Twice?
5.
5
times.
Nobody deep for the Rockets on 4th and 5. Make sure they don't fake here. Here's a snap. High snap. They get it. Line drive. Good punt, Mike.
Beautiful.
Yep.
It hits the 18 and takes a bounce to the right and rolls down inside the 10. And that's going to get all the way down to the 7-yard line as well, though, Mark. That's a great punt, and that's called flipping the field.
Yes, sir.
But the Rockets will take over 1st and 10 at their own 7 with 11:06 to go in a tie ball game, 14-all. The offense, guys, just has to keep doing what it's been doing.
I'm not sure why we didn't have somebody back, and I get it, but, again, if you look at the numbers, they punted 5 times this year.
Well, and I think that's where you got to be a little careful there. They fake it and go, and then you give up momentum.
Agreed.
And the offense is moving the ball.
Yep. I'm okay.
1st and 10 for the Rockets. They go three wide. Hogard, Henry, and O'Neal. Here's a snap. Eisner looks to pass. He's going to look deep. He's got Mason O'Neal open at the 45, and O'Neal down at the 50-yard line. 43-yard. They're going to mark it at the 49, 42-yard. Catch for Mason O'Neal. And it's a first down, Rockets.
Yeah, he's manned by 2 yards, Scotty.
Yeah, beautiful throw, beautiful catch. Unfortunately, honestly, Mason O'Neal slipped a little bit.
Yeah.
Or he probably
That was
got
probably
a lot more.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we go wide, 3 wide left. Stack the receivers. He got a man to jump, but he got back. They said he didn't cross the neutral zone. Henry, Sutherland, and O'Neal down to the left stack.
Play clock.
Hogard to the right. Got to get a play off. Here's snap. Hand off to Eckstein, left side across midfield and up to the 45. Gain of 7 by Crew. Who is Crew?
There we go. I saw a few of those shoe polish things on the way here today.
You did?
Yeah. Who is Crew?
2nd and 3 for the Rockets at the Byron 44. Hogard, Sutherland, Henry the left. O'Neal the short side of the field to the right. Shotgun formation for the Rockets. Snap. Handoff. Crew again. And he's going to get close to first down on a push. Let's see where they get up to. Let's see where they mark it. Looks like the 39. It's going to be close to a first down.
Yep.
Enough for a first down. That's a Central Illinois Cars and Carts first down for the Rockets.
We'll take that.
At the 41 is where they'll mark that.
Crew Eckstein just does not stop moving his legs.
No. Very deceptively powerful. I know that's a lot of words, right? A lot of letters right there. I like that.
Dane looks like he's changing the play at the line. Here we go, and that's a completion to Hogard, who gets a free out to the 40. 35, he cuts across the field to the 25. Upended at the 23-yard line. And another first down for the Rockets. Just a little bubble screen out there. Dane saw something, changed the play, and got it out. We have 9.5 to go. Rockets 1st and 10 at the Byron 22.
That was Max McCabe that went out there and made that block for Trey. And
oh, what a good one.
Now we got 3 wide left, 1 right. At the right hash, Byron's 22. Eisenmeyer looks over the sideline. Now he's changing the play a little bit. Eckstein moves to his right instead of left. Eisenmeyer takes a snap. Looks to pass across the middle, complete to Hogard up to the 10-yard line. And that's going to be enough for a Central Illinois Cars and Carts first down.
Nickel dime and quick passes. Quick passes.
Dane read the defense perfectly before the snap, and he changed the play and saw that.
Even though they only rushed 3 on that, but they changed their hole they were going to come through, and it was open on the middle.
1st and 10 Rockets. 1st and goal from the 10. 8:38 to go. Here's snap. Quick pass. Now they're going to throw it up, and that's going to be complete. And that's a touchdown Rockets to Mason O'Neal.
Holy cow, what a catch.
He threw it up, and he went up and got it, and the Rockets take the lead.
3rd touchdown pass today for the General.
We said they're going to have to pass, and we are, baby.
Woo.
20-14, Rockets lead with 8:32 to go in the second quarter. And they have now scored more points than anybody has all year on Byron.
Pretty quiet over here on this side, gentlemen.
We are Rocket Nation. Rocket Nation packing the stands here at Hancock Stadium. Great crowd on hand. Great crowd listening to today's game. And it's a lead for the Rockets, 20-14. Walker Hall on for the extra point. Here's a snap. Hold, kick, up, and kick is good. It's a 7-point lead for the Rockets with 8:32 to go in the second quarter. We'll take a quick break and come right back. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
He's spent 4 years warming the bench, 2 years perfecting the clipboard, and exactly 0 varsity snaps under center. But now, he's closing real estate deals all over the map. John Fisher, former Rocket backup QB legend, now known as Mr. Landman, your go-to real estate broker. Rocket Nation, when it's time to move the chains, call Unit 7's best at MrLandman.com.
Holy cow! Have you visited the brand new Clubhouse Lounge radio shop? Apparel and designs for men, women, and kids with multiple styles and colors. Cheer on your favorite team with new apparel from Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Shop online at clubhouse217.com today.
Back here at Hancock Stadium at the campus of Illinois State University for today's IHSA Class 3A State Championship. And the Rockets lead, gentlemen, 21-14 with 8:32 to go in the first half. They've played very, very well. They're throwing the ball well.
Yes.
They're making some good decisions. We did have 1 turnover, but we also forced a punt on Byron, which they've only had 5, as you said earlier on Mike, all year. And you got to be pretty happy right now if you're part of Rocket Nation.
You betcha. And The thing is, we have to keep it up. We have to be smart. Don't overplay. Just go down there and do your job, and especially in special teams. No large, no long run backs. None.
Walker Hall to kick off on our classic granite and marble ensuing kickoff. Tigers have 2 deep. You know, it's really kind of hard to see their numbers from all the way up here, boys. Here we go. Hall kicks it. High kick.
Short.
Taking and hits the ground. It's a live ball at the 22. Somebody dived on it. I think Byron got it.
Woo!
That was close.
At the 24.
Woo!
Devin Glick dived in there just kamikaze-like, trying to get that one.
Loosen that up.
But Byron able to get it, let it bounce and hit, and it just died, and they dove after it.
I don't mind that.
Me either. 1st and 10 at the 24 for Byron. 8:29 to go in the second quarter.
Real quick, Keith, I want to add, not only did we force Byron to punt on that last drive, but then we put a 7 or 8 play, 93-yard touchdown together.
Yeah.
Right.
That's just solid football.
Yeah. All day long.
Here we go. They are now split one out wide right. Who's one-on-one out here with G-Man. They try to get it out. They've got it out. That's Considine. And he's going to break a tackle. Tries to cut it back. And now he keeps running across the 35. He's a big boy to bring down. Germano and Langendorf had to bring him down all the way up at the 34. So a big play right off the bat for the Byron Tigers on just a little screenplay, really, Mike.
We were not looking for that one. We were not ready for it whatsoever. And they're gonna do that to us.
Well, and you had G-Man out here,
Yes.
Graydon Clare out one-on-one by himself. That's hard to bring down a 6', 210-pound running back as a corner. So 1st and 10 for the 34 for Byron. Handoff up the middle. And Constantine gets it up to the 30, gain of 4 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 6. Well, this is going to be a dogfight. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, if you think Byron's going home, it ain't happening.
No.
Not happening.
Neither are the Rockets. So, 2nd and 6 for Byron from the Rockets 30. 7.5 minutes to go in the first half. Here's snap. Pitch out to the right. They're trying to get to the outside. Langendorf right there. Nice job. But he leans forward. It's going to be close to a first down. Langendorf kind of got high on him to tackle, and he was able to scoot up for about 2 or 3 yards.
Got to take the legs out.
So brings up 3rd and about 2 now. They mark it at the 31. Or excuse me, they mark it at the 26.
Got to tackle him low, Keith.
Under 7 to play in the first half. Rockets lead 21-14. Thank you for joining us here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio for this IHSA Class 3A State Championship game. Byron with the football, and it's a pitch to the back. And he's going to get enough for the first down across the 25 up to the 23. So they'll move the chains.
Number 4, the ball carrier.
Criddle, he scored their last touchdown.
Yes, he did. Quarterback out there blocking in front of him, too.
Mm-hmm. You don't get to a state championship game with everybody chipping in, Mike, right?
Hey, you got to play.
1st and 10 for Byron from the Rocket 23. Here's snap. Now they're going to look to pass. Across the middle, complete, and a touchdown for Byron. That's complete to number 5. That is Cole Aiken, the tight end. So they've had to go the passing game, and we're not looking for it. And Byron puts up a score, their second passing touchdown of this game, Mike.
He was so open it wasn't even funny, and we are not prepared for that in any way, shape, or form.
Well, we're playing eight the box really, and so
I
you've
know.
got a safety and 2 corners.
Yep.
And that makes it tough. That was right down that seam, and so it's 21-20 Rockets, and now they're going to go for 2 here, Mike.
I wondered if they wouldn't do that sooner or later.
Man in motion, pitch out. And they're going to get in Constantine with a 2-point conversion, and they take the lead back. 22-21 over the Rockets with 6:13 to go here in the second quarter. We'll take a quick break and come right back. You're You're listening to the Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
Can't sleep? That old couch finally wore out? Go see the team at Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet. Twice the comfort for half the price. Discover a wide selection of comfortable mattresses and furniture to fit any space and budget. Call Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet today at 217-722-7690. Don't have another restless night of sleep. Call today.
Thank you, Champaign County First Responders. Get the car insurance discount and service you deserve. Call your local country financial representative, Jordan McDaniel, at 217-352-9817 to claim your discount today.
Rocket Nation, listen up. Midwest Auto Skins is offering Unity Rocket fans 10% off any window tint installation on your vehicle. From window tint, ceramic coatings, paint protection film, and vinyl wraps. Midwest Auto Skins offers full protection for your vehicle. Schedule an appointment today by calling 217-607-5612. Protect your vehicle with Rocket Nation's preferred team at Midwest Auto Skins.
Back here at Hancock Stadium where it's 22-21. Byron leads your Unity Rockets with 6:13 to go in the first half. And gentlemen, that was not a great defensive drive by the Rockets. But the good news is we get the ball back and put points on the board before halftime.
If you look at the stat sheet that the IHSA is nice enough to provide us, if you look at this, Cole Aiken, number 5, they don't even show him as being one of the guys, their top receivers, what few passes they've thrown and completed.
Right.
So we have to fix that. As you said, we can't leave anybody out on an island. We just can't.
All right, the ensuing Classic Granite and Marble kickoff. Braden Henry, Trey Hogard at the 15 is where they're standing. Because we haven't had a deep kickoff by Byron yet. And here it is, high to the left. Braden Henry will take it. The 15 to the 20. He's got some room to the 30. One man to beat to the 40. Stays on his feet across midfield to the 45. 40. Inside the 35. Down to the 31-yard line.
That's what we needed.
They're
right
going to mark it inside the 30 to 29.
What? Get out of here.
Nope, right at the 30. What a return by Braden Henry.
If he doesn't stumble, he's got 6.
Yeah, that's true.
Period.
All right, the General Dane Eisenmenger, senior quarterback, brings his troops out. Mason O'Neill down to the far right by himself. Short side of the field. Dane looks over the defense, takes a snap, looks to pass. Now he's going to pressure. Now he's got to move. In the pocket and gets sacked. He's got to get rid of the football.
Yeah, you can't
Held on to it way too long and sacked all the way back to the 38.
You can't hold on to the ball like that. It's like he thought about running, but he didn't think about running.
I think he was trying to wait to see if somebody got open to throw the ball, but it was almost 6 seconds.
Yeah.
And you got to get rid of the football within 3 or 4 at tops.
That's not going to work.
5:35 to go here in the second quarter. Rockets trail 22-21. Now we go 2 wide each way. Eckstein, the back to Eisenmenger's left. Here's snap. Looks to pass. And that is complete. Did he catch that? He did! Over the sideline, Mason O'Neill just snagged it out of the hands of a Byron defender all the way at the 17 for a first down. You want to talk about a dart.
Moly. That was on the mark, gentlemen.
Dane put it the only place that O'Neill could catch it. He did. And turned it into a first down as Mason kept his feet in bounds. Now we go 2 wide again. 5:17 to go. Man in motion. That's Hogard across the middle to the left. And we've got a flag on the play. It's going to be a false start.
Yep.
Yep, 5-yard penalty on the Rockets. 1st and 15. Oh, they'll move that to the 22.
Keith, we got both Monticello and Spartan fans listening today and cheering on the Rockets.
We appreciate that. We appreciate
that.
everybody tuning in during the Monticello and Spartans games during the playoffs and the regular season at that. Biggest numbers we've had listening came from both schools when we played them. 1st and 15 from the 22. Dane looks to pass. He had Hogard. Now he's going to get flushed. Out, and that's the Crew. And Crew's going to catch it and get up back to the original line of scrimmage. Back to the 22-yard line. On the mark of the 23, so be 2nd and about 14. Or 11, sorry.
Got to get rid of that ball. He's holding on to it too long.
He had Trey, but I think he's a little gun-shy after that earlier interception.
Right. I agree.
But he had Trey coming across on a post. He just didn't get it, didn't release it. 2nd and 11 for the Rockets. Now they go 4 wide to the left, 1 to the right, empty backfield. We haven't seen this much. Here's snap. Eisenminger. Rolls. He's got Trey. Trey at the 9. Now makes a move up to the 5 and knocked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. That's enough for a Central Illinois Cars and Carts first down.
Slow to materialize, but finally we have receivers that are quick enough that just get open. They just get open.
So 1st and goal for the Rockets at the 5-yard line. Josh Heath, the senior, checking in the ball game here. Henry and O'Neal to the right. Hogard down here to the left by himself. Eckstein in the backfield. Here's snap. Pass. And we got a flag on the play. Let's see what we got here. I think it may be encroachment on.
Yeah. It was a free play. Dane took advantage.
Has to be encroachment over here on Byron.
Let's see what we call here. 4:53 to go in the second quarter. No, they call a false start on the Rockets.
No way.
Wow.
So now it's 1st and goal from the 10. Interesting. So 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Rockets trail 22-21. 4:53 to go in the second quarter. O'Neal to the far right. Henry in the slot to the right. Ball on the left hash. Hogard down here to the bottom left on the short side. Eckstein. Nope. There's a pass. Complete to Henry, and he's going to be short. Is he in? Is he in? Wait, touchdown Rockets! That's a Jordan McDaniel Country Financial touchdown. Eisenminger to Tyler Henry, who bobbled it, got it, and then got in the end zone to give the Rockets back the lead.
Quick slant across the middle, Keith. I mean, beautiful play.
Let's see if I think we're going to leave the offense on the field here, boys, and go for 2.
Yep. That was definitely a timing play.
That was, without a doubt.
Boom,
So with 4:47 to go, the Rockets now lead by 5, 27-22. And we're going to go for the 2-point conversion after the touchdown. Try to get this back to a 7-point game. 4 wide. Eckstein in motion, now back. Here's pass. Eisenmeyer steps up. He's got to get rid of the football. He's got pressure, and it's going to be complete to Maddox Sutherland in the end zone for the 2-point and back to a 7-point lead, 29-22.
Wait it out, and you know what? Look at them Rocket fans over there. They are excited, boys.
Hey, now I got 2 of you in the booth with me, and someone forgot to remind me about second quarter.
This game is way too exciting.
It is. It's the second quarter, folks.
I'll blame that one on my beautiful wife who forgot to tell me.
Hey, no, don't you ever blame anything on her.
I better not do that.
29-22, Rockets lead with 4:47 to go in the second quarter. And I don't think Byron, I think they might have underestimated the Rockets here a little bit.
I think a lot of people did, as one of these, and I'm not going to bring out the trend, the 6-7, but I'm just going to leave it right there like that. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not one of those trendy guys.
Yeah, I know. We know you're not.
Yeah. So just don't take that anywhere.
You're old school.
Don't take that anywhere, but I'm just saying.
We thank that you're joining us today on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Keith Gibson, Mike Roy, Scotty Johnson bring today's ball game from Hancock Stadium at the campus of Illinois State University. Rockets lead 29-22, 4:47 to go on our Mr. Landman John Fisher scoreboard. Now, Walker Hall on for the ensuing kickoff. High kick, taken at about the 20. Byron able to get it on the run. They're going to try to get to the outside. And a nice job as they knock him out of bounds at about the 36. I'll mark it at the 38, apparently. Okay.
38.
First and 10, Byron at their own 38 to start this drive. See if the defense can come up with a stop here.
Byron will get the ball to start the second half. So,
by the way, Byron has only given up 15 points one time all year. That's the most they've given up.
Yes.
We have almost doubled that, gentlemen.
Yep.
Byron now takes the snap, pitch out to Constantine, out to the left. And you've got the G-Man out there by himself. Constantine gets around him, and Braden Henry and Michael Harden there for the tackle. They're picking on the G-Man a little bit because he's out there on an island.
Yes, he is.
That's going to be enough for a first down, and they mark it at the 42. Let's just be real. We all love the G-Man. Great and clear. But you got somebody blocking you, and you got a 6-foot, 210-pound running back coming at you. It's going to be hard to bring him down.
Yep.
You've got to figure out a way how to get somebody to the outside there to get him some help. 4:34 to go in the second quarter.
Notice we got Michael Harden out here on the outside as well.
Yep. We're in almost a 5-3. And here's the handoff up the middle. It's Constantine. And he's finally going to be brought down by Braden Henry and Puckett at about the 22.
What a handful.
That hole opened up so quick.
Well, there's so many moving parts in this wing T offense. They run it to perfection. And it's hard to stop. That's why Byron is so successful. 29-22, Rockets lead with 4 minutes to go here in the first half. As Mike said just a few minutes ago, Byron will get the ball to start the second half. Man in motion. Pitch out, Constantine to the left. And he's going to get break free. Cuts back to 5. Touchdown, Byron.
That was way too easy. Way too easy.
Well, they're getting out there to the right side.
Way too easy.
And just have blockers out in front. Not much they can do. They're going to have to make some adjustments. And now it's 29-28. With 3:52 to go. A lot of time left on the clock, though, gentlemen.
Yep. Quick pitch. The hole was there. He just took it right through.
And it looks like they're going to go for 2.
Of course they are. You only have to win by 1.
Man in motion. Takes snap. Pitch out to Constantine to the left. And he's not going to get in. Nice stop. Nope. And now we got a flag on the play.
Could be a face mask. But let's see.
He was already down by the time the flag was thrown.
The back judge threw it, so let's see.
It's going to be holding on Byron, and they'll decline, and the Rockets will keep the lead. 29-28 with 3:52 to go here in the second quarter. We'll take a quick break and come right back. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
He's spent 4 years warming the bench, 2 years perfecting the clipboard, and exactly 0 varsity snaps under center. But now, he's closing real estate deals all over the map. John Fisher, former Rocket backup QB legend, now known as Mr. Landman, your go-to real estate broker. Rocket Nation, when it's time to move the chains, call Unit 7's best at MrLandman.com.
Central Illinois Cars and Carts in Newman is your #1 place for new and pre-owned golf carts. Brand new and in stock Evolution golf carts start at just $69.95. They offer 0% financing and free delivery within 100 miles. Stop by Central Illinois Cars and Carts today at 509 South Broadway in Newman, or give them a call at 217-837-1972. Add to your family fun with a new Evolution golf cart from Central Illinois Cars and Carts in Newman.
Back here for your IHSA Class 3A State Championship, where the Rockets lead 29-28 over Byron. And the ensuing kickoff will go into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback, and the Rockets will start 1st and 10 from their own 20 with 3:52 to go in the half. Leading by 1. A score here before half would be huge, gentlemen, if we can make that happen.
Yeah, and I think, a score here with some time off the clock.
Right, you don't want to leave them much time.
That'd be even bigger.
It appears they're going to be a three-man front on this one.
2 wide receivers each way for the Rockets as the General Dane Eisenmenger brings the line. Eckstein to his left. Here's snap. Going to look to pass. And it's across the middle behind Trey, incomplete. And Trey took a hit as he reached back for it.
Sure did.
And he's going to be down. Trey reached back. The pass was a little behind him as he was coming across the field. And he's slow to get up. But I know Trey, he's going to get up. He is. He's going to get up and walk it off. Just need him. I think he probably just had the wind knocked out of him.
Next man up.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 now from the 20. Clock stops on the incompletion with 3:48 to go in the half.
Looks like Braden Henry coming in to replace him. Number 5.
The Henry boys, seniors. Braden had the big pick 6 last week.
Big.
Tyler, of course, has already had a big touchdown catch today. And here we go. 2nd and 10 from the 20 for the Rockets. Eisenmenger looks to pass. And now he's got a man wide open. That is Braden Henry. And he throws it to him complete at the 42. And he gets out of bounds.
Stops the clock.
Eisenmenger rolls to the right. Braden Henry comes in one place and says, I'll just get us a first down, some yardage.
Yep. That's how you do it.
And that's a Central Illinois Cards first down all the way up to the 42 for the Rockets. 22-yard gain. Hogard now back in the ball game for Unity. Trips left. Handoff. Eckstein up the middle. He gets to the 45 and going to be stopped. And so a game about 3 on the play. I'll mark him at the 44.
44.
Give him 2.
Give him 2. 2 hard yards right there, gentlemen.
It's almost like he hesitated just a little bit. Let's see what we do here on 2nd and 8. You got O'Neal, Sutherland, and Henry to the left here stacked. Hogard down there to the right. Here's a snap, and it's out to Henry. Sutherland with a great block on the outside, and Tyler Henry complete up to midfield, just short of a first down. Stays in bounds, the clock keeps moving. They mark it right at midfield on the left hash and brings up 3rd and 2. Eisenmenger now gets the troops back in the line quickly. Now he looks over. Hogard out far right by himself. One-on-one coverage.
Switch to a 4-man front on this one.
3rd and 2 for the Rockets. And we got a flag on the play.
See who they're going to call it on. They're calling it on us.
They're calling it on the Rockets on 3rd and 2. It's going to make it now 3rd and 7.
They are doing some movement, the defensive guys. So if they draw them off,
Yep, 5-yard penalty on the Rockets makes it 3rd and 7. Rockets fans not happy. You can hear it over the PA.
Well, if you look at some of the linemen for Byron, they're jawing, they're moving helmets, they're doing a little, just subtle movements, just enough. And,
So 3rd and 7 from now their own 45. 3 wide receivers to the right. Sutherland, the only wide receiver down to the left, short side of the field. 2:22 to go in the half. Here's a snap. And that is complete to Henry. And enough for the first down. He crosses over the 45 up to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, perfect play there. Gave Henry way too much room on the line. Just a quick snap, quick pass. Perfect play.
2:16 to go in the first half. Rockets lead by 1. They're in Byron territory. Hogard out to the right here. O'Neal and Henry to the left. Eckstein in the backfield. Now, Eisenmenger looks and he's going to change the play. Here's snap. They look to pass, and it's going to be incomplete in the flag. That's going to be a pass interference on Byron.
You got to call that one.
He grabbed Henry's shoulder and wouldn't allow him to catch it.
Yep.
And that's going to be enough for a 15, is that right? And a first down.
Should be.
With 1:49 to go in the half. Rockets lead by 1. Henry went for the inside slant. Byron defender said, I got to grab you.
$15.
Yep, 15, an automatic first down for the Rockets. That's a big break right there. Moves it all the way to the 29-yard line, right hash. Hogard, Henry to the left in the slot. Sutherland out far left. Mason O'Neal to the right on the short side with Eckstein in the backfield. Here's snap, Eisenmenger. Looks to pass. Now he's got pressure. Goes back the other way. He's going to be sacked. He's got to get rid of the football there. He's sacked back to the 37. And Coach Tony Reeds wants a timeout. Their first timeout of the half. With 1:37 to go. They mark it all the way back to the 36, so a loss of 7. So music by Mike DJ, service timeout. With 1:37 to go in the half. Rockets with the football. 2nd and 17 from the Byron 36-yard line. We'll take a quick break. Be right back to Clubhouse Lounge Radio's presentation of the IHSA Class 3A State Championship.
Can't sleep? That old couch finally wore out? Go see the team at Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet. Twice the comfort for half the price. Discover a wide selection of comfortable mattresses and furniture to fit any space and budget. Call Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet today at 217-722-7690. Don't have another restless night of sleep. Call today.
Back here at Hancock Stadium on the campus of ISU. The Rockets have the football. 2nd and 17 from the Byron 36. 1:37 to go in the half. Eisenmenger in shotgun. Takes snap. He's going to look to pass. He's got a man. Now he's going to run to the left. He's got one man to beat. He's up to the 35, the 30, the 25, and out of bounds. And a nice run by Dane Eisenmenger. The general picks up a big chunk of yards back. All the way up to the 24 and out of bounds and stops the clock.
I'm good with that. I am good with that.
Make it a 3rd and 5 and manageable.
Yes.
From the 24 with 1:28 to go. The best part is they stop the clock.
Right.
Quick pass. Quick pass.
You've got O'Neal far out to the right. Hogard, Henry, and Eckstein. 4 wide right, 1 to the left. That's Maddox Sutherland. Here it is. And Eisenmenger up the middle. Makes a man move across the 20, across the 15. Down to the 11-yard line, and we have a flag.
I think it's a face mask.
It's got to be their face mask. Can't be holding.
No, I think it's face mask.
Let's see what we got here.
This line judge over here likes to throw the flag.
He does.
He's a laundry guy. Maybe he needs to do some laundry at home. Maybe.
Now they're I think they're going to call holding because Dane just threw his hands up. I didn't see anybody even close to that.
Because he's looking right where the pass was completed at.
It's a holding call on the Rockets.
Interesting.
That was beyond interest. I don't know.
So now to make it 3rd and 6 from the 25 with 1:22 to go. Mason O'Neal out far right.
Not sure about that one.
Sutherland on the left. Hogard and Henry stacked to the right. Here's a snap. Look to pass. Henry over the top and hits the Byron defender in the helmet. And incomplete and brings up 4th down. Gentlemen, you're in 4-down territory.
All day long. All day.
4th and 6 now from the 25. He had to get that up just a little higher. And I think he's got to get the ball out a little quicker too, Mike. Scotty, don't you think?
I agree.
I know they love that play, and I know they love to throw it about 20 yards downfield. Right now, you just need to pick up 6.
Yep.
Or 7, I should say, enough for the first down. Hogard out to the right. Trips tight left. Snap. They bring it top. They go deep, and it is incomplete. Byron there on the defense, and the Rockets will turn it over on downs. Once again, trying to go towards the end zone. All you needed was 7. So the Rockets have a 1-point lead with 1:12 to go here in the first half, 29-28, and they turn the ball over to Byron on downs. Defense has to play big here and keep them out of the end zone this last minute 12, Mike.
Yes, sir. We definitely need to sustain that drive. And I don't like the play call.
I'd like just got 7 there, but let's see what we do. Let's leave it up to the defense. It's played big all year. Just can't leave G-Man out here by himself on an island. Either corner. They go 3 wide now, man in motion. And they do pitch it to the right. And he's out by himself and gets him knocked out of bounds at the 30. Game about 5, but the clock stops 1:07 to go. Whew. Byron will get the ball to start the second half. That's why this is so important to keep them out of the end zone and off the scoreboard. Second and 5 for Byron from the 30. Handoff up the middle. And not going to get the first down. Going to get up to the 39. And now we're going to have a timeout on the field. Byron's going to take their first. Set up a 2nd and 1 with 1:02 to go. I thought they took a timeout. Clock stopped. Now they're starting the clock. And now we got a timeout. So with exactly 1 minute to go, I think there was a little confusion there. Byron does take a timeout. 3rd and about 2.
Well, the Bootbird's out over here on the Byron side. Trying to figure out.
I think there was just a confusion. The clock should have. They called a timeout, but the clock was running, and then it stopped, and then. So 1:02 to go here in the half. Rockets lead 29-28 over Byron. Byron has the football, 3rd and 2. And, gentlemen, I would say so far it's been a very successful – I mean, this is going to be a dogfight. Let's be honest. But a very successful first half for the Rockets.
Yeah, something that, nobody expected coming into this game.
Besides us.
Besides us, of course.
Right.
Keith. But, I mean, we're sitting here a minute before half and the Rockets have the lead. So, obviously underdogs coming into the state championship game. But, yeah, a pretty well played first half by the Rockets. See what the defense can do here. This is a big defensive stand for the Rockets.
3rd and 2 for Byron. They have the football on their own 33. And here we go. You can watch the pass play over the middle, too. And, nope, it's Talbert keeping it up the middle. He's going to get across the 40 enough for the first down. But the clock will run. All the way up to the 43 is where they'll mark it. Clock continuing to run now. And now they're going to look to pass. He throws it up. Germano, and it's going to be intercepted. That's Michael Harden on the interception and a big defensive turnover by the Rockets. Woo! He stole that right out of the receiver's hands.
You ain't kidding.
Germano was there, and he was there both. And that's a big-time turnover, gentlemen.
Big. I like that.
The defense did great reading that pass play, got back in coverage, and there was nowhere to throw it.
No.
Nope.
They tried to force it in there, and the Rockets forced a turnover. With the lead, 1 point with 41 seconds to go.
Nothing too fancy here.
No, just get some yardage here. If we can score off of it, fine. Let's not do something silly, though, and turn the ball back over them and give them an opportunity.
Correct.
Nope.
Eisenmenger brings them out. Hogard out to the left. 5 wide, empty backfield. Hogard now in motion. They're going to look, and it's going to be a screen to Braden Henry, who's tackled quickly at the 20, a loss of about 5.
Nope. That was so dictated it wasn't even funny. They knew exactly where that was going, and they had when you're only rushing 3 guys.
Yeah, they had a man-to-man coverage here on the outside.
Right.
And I think the Rockets are going to be sufficient and happy enough with 15 seconds to go in the half. They're going to take a 1-point lead into halftime, and Rocket Nation ought to be pretty dang happy right now, too.
I would agree.
We are halfway through the 2025 IHSA Class 3A State Championship with your Unity Rockets leading the Byron Tigers 29-28. We're going to take a quick break here from our sponsors, get some stats, and we'll be back with you here in just a moment on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
For over 40 years, SK Exteriors has been your trusted partner in quality home improvements. Whether you're looking to upgrade your fence, roof, siding, windows, doors, or gutters, SK is the name you can rely on. We don't just install products, we install long-lasting beauty and durability to your home. From repairs to complete transformations, SK Exteriors ensures top-tier craftsmanship with every project. Ready to get started? Call us now at 217-398-4812 or visit www.callsktoday.com for a free, no-obligation estimate. No down payments, and with easy financing options, it's never been easier to enhance your home. From small roof repairs to large commercial projects, SK Exteriors does it all. SK Exteriors, installers of quality for over 40 years. Call SK today.
He's spent 4 years warming the bench, 2 years perfecting the clipboard, and exactly 0 varsity snaps under center. But now, he's closing real estate deals all over the map. John Fisher, former Rocket backup QB legend, now known as Mr. Landman, your go-to real estate broker. Rocket Nation, when it's time to move the chains, call Unit 7's best at MrLandman.com.
Thank you, Champaign County First Responders. Get the car insurance discount and service you deserve. Call your local country financial representative, Jordan McDaniel, at 217-352-9817 to claim your discount today.
Holy cow! Have you visited the brand new Clubhouse Lounge radio shop? Apparel and designs for men, women, and kids with multiple styles and colors. Cheer on your favorite team with new apparel from Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Shop online at clubhouse217.com today.
Back here at Hancock Stadium, it is halftime where your Unity Rockets lead 29-28 over the Byron Tigers in the 2025 IHSA Class 3A State Championship on a beautiful night. A little chilly, but we're inside a booth, and Scotty, Mike went around and graded some drinks because my mouth was a little dry. It was a busy first half, but a good first half for the Rockets.
Yeah, I mean, Rockets, leading at halftime here, it's got to be a good feeling for Rocket Nation out there. It's a great feeling for us up here, but yeah, we talked about this. It's going to be, blow after blow, punch after punch with these two teams, and I expect to see more of that in the second half.
I do too. We're going to take another quick break. Come right back here in just a few minutes. Hear from our great sponsors, which we appreciate them being with us all season long, as tonight we'll conclude our football coverage. But we'll be back on Tuesday with Unity Rocket basketball coverage right here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. So thanks to our great sponsors. Make sure you go visit them. Make sure you visit the Clubhouse shop. 20% off everything right now, including new stocking hats, hoodies, all of it for Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday. We've got some great things going on. We'll be right back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. It's 29-28. The Unity Rockets lead the Byron Tigers at halftime.
Central Illinois Cars and Carts in Newman is your #1 place for new and pre-owned golf carts. Brand new and in stock Evolution golf carts start at just $69.95. They offer 0% financing and free delivery within 100 miles. Stop by Central Illinois Cars and Carts today at 509 South Broadway in Newman, or give them a call at 217-837-1972. Add to your family fun with a new Evolution golf cart from Central Illinois Cars and Carts in Newman.
Football season is here, which means time is running out to get your countertops updated before the holidays. Hi, this is Matt, owner of Classic Granite and Marble. Let us work with you from concept to finished product. Using state-of-the-art equipment along with decades of experience, we measure, fabricate, and install. Whether it's countertops for your kitchen, a surround for your shower or bath, or a hearth for your fireplace, we have the look you desire. Classic Granite and Marble has the finest natural stone and quartz in Central Illinois. Make an appointment to see our showroom at 1901 West Springer Drive, or visit us at classicgranitemarble.il.com. Bring the classic look of stone to your home today.
Can't sleep? That old couch finally wore out? Go see the team at Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet. Twice the comfort for half the price. Discover a wide selection of comfortable mattresses and furniture to fit any space and budget. Call Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet today at 217-722-7690. Don't have another restless night of sleep. Call today.
At Prairie State Bank and Trust, we make banking personal. Whether you need a checking account, a home loan, or financing for your business or farm, we've got you covered. Enjoy the convenience of modern banking with the warmth of a community bank that knows your name. Prairie State Bank and Trust, your small-town bank with a large footprint. Improving lives through exceptional service. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Keith Gibson, Mike Roy. It's halftime, 29-28. The Rockets lead, and Mike, you got to be pretty happy.
Pretty happy so far. I mean, you know, Unity come in as a big underdog in this game, no question about it.
For some.
And, yeah, for some. I mean, we're a little biased, but, I mean, I think...
Us? Biased?
Where? What?
You're right, we are.
But,
no, we are.
But when it comes right down to it, they have played very well, except, you know, Dane, one interception that threw things off for him. He's thrown for 4 TDs. You know, he's 20 of 29 for 294.
It's pretty good first half.
That's a pretty good first half. You know, you go look on the other side of the football, though. You know, they've got a quarterback, Talbert, who's thrown, again, we said 36 times all year. He's 3 for 4 for 77 and 2 TDs.
Yeah.
So there are things we have to fix. We have to fix those pass plays that they have ran across the middle. We know they're going to run to the outside. They've proven that, and they've done it very well today.
Well, and part of the reason they've had so much success is both corners have been on an island by themselves out there.
Right.
And you get a blocker and then a 6-foot, 210-pound running back run to the outside.
Right.
And that's hard to defend by yourself.
Exactly. And Considine, I mean, when he runs out there, he's averaging about 13 and a half a carry. He's carried the ball 12 times.
Right.
So you do the math. They've got a wide receiver, Aiken, who's got not even on the sheet. He's on the sheet as a wide receiver. He's not even on the receiving sheet all year, and he's got 2 TD passes.
Right.
So they have some things up their sleeve, but we have to do 3 things. No mistakes. We have to play mistake-free football. Dane has to get rid of the ball quicker.
Yeah, we've
3 to 4
taken way too many sacks.
Done. And number 3, we have to be ready for that outside. We know where they're going to run it, and they're running 3 to 4 blockers out there, so we have to be prepared.
Well, it's definitely a prize fight. It is without a doubt the best game of the day so far at Hancock Stadium. The Class 1A saw Lena Winslow just demolish Brown County running clock in the second half, and then the 2A, Wilmington running clock over Moreau Forsyth, and both those games were really done first half. But here, at halftime, it's 29-28. The Unity Rockets lead over the Byron Tigers. Byron will get the ball to start the second half. We're going to list our great sponsors, some more of those, and we'll come back and get you ready for keys to the second half here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
Rocket Nation, listen up. Midwest Auto Skins is offering Unity Rocket fans 10% off any window tint installation on your vehicle. From window tint, ceramic coatings, paint protection film, and vinyl wraps. Midwest Auto Skins offers full protection for your vehicle. Schedule an appointment today by calling 217-607-5612. Protect your vehicle with Rocket Nation's preferred team at Midwest Auto Skins.
You're gonna have a real good time when you drop by Smoke and Shine. You'll find Tennessee bougie always in a jar. Smoke and Shine, a fine restaurant and bar. Smoke and Shine. Smoke and Shine.
The area's newest bar and restaurant, Smoke and Shine in Tolono, is the only moonshine bar in all East Central Illinois. But it's more than just shine. With a full bar and kitchen, there's something for everyone. Try all 26 moonshine flavors, which make up their specialty drink menu, like the Maple Bacon Bloody Mary and Purple Rain with Peach and Blackberry Moonshine. Smoke and Shine in Tolono and on Facebook.
You're gonna have a real good time when you drop by Smoke and Shine. You'll find Tennessee bougie always in a jar. Smoke and Shine, a fine restaurant and bar. Smoke and Shine. Smoke and Shine.
Thank you, Champaign County teachers. Get the car insurance discount and service you deserve. Call your local Country Financial representative, Jordan McDaniel, at 217-352-9817 to claim your discount today.
It's halftime here at Hancock Stadium. Keith Gibson, Mike Roy, Scotty Johnson bringing you the IHSA Class 3A State Championship game. And, hey, if you haven't checked out the clubhouse shop yet, 20% off the entire store today, including new stocking hats. I even brought you a new stocking hat, didn't I, today?
I know. I see that.
Yeah. Nice and orange, line eye orange and blue with our new logo on it. And we've got Unity ones. We've got one for every school, business. We can customize what you want to do. Just reach out to us. We'll be happy to do that for you. But here it's 29-28. We got about 4.5 minutes to go before we start the third quarter. And Mike, let's talk a little bit. Let's talk. We got to get rid of the football. We talked a little bit earlier, just a few minutes ago. The Danes got to get rid of the football.
Right.
How do we do that? And here's what I think we have to do is run some shorter routes. Don't you think, gentlemen?
Short routes are going to be the mainstay because what they're doing, they're running 3-man most of the time, and then they will stun a couple of guys. They'll throw through a couple of them on one side or the other just to put some pressure on Dane. But if that's the case, somebody has to be open, and it doesn't need to be a 15, 20, 30, 40-yard pass play. It can be something 6, 7, 8 yards. Scotty and I, and you talked about this in the pregame. Nickel dime them. I'm not afraid to. Run some clock management.
Yeah.
And we look at the score, extra points, 1 or 2. This could come down to a extra point.
And we've done very well on that tonight.
Yes. So far, so good. But I agree. I think if Dane doesn't get rid of the ball quicker, we're in trouble.
Scotty,
we can't run the ball.
Yeah, if we can pound the short passes, the quick slants, the quick outs, if we can pound those in the second half, that's also going to help open up those longer passes for later in the game possibly. But yeah, they've been open all game so far. I just think they need to continue to stick to those quick slants. Like I said, the quick outs. Dane does a good job of getting rid of the ball quick when he needs to, and I think that's just what he needs to stick to.
Yeah, we got 3 sacks tonight, Mike, in the first half, which is something we don't see very often. As Byron comes back out to take the field here, about 2.5 to go in halftime, and we had, as you said, Crew hasn't had much running room, and we knew he wouldn't. We knew it would be hard to run against this Byron defense. They do a lot of stunts. They're big up front. They're very physical. But what we have been able to do is get to the outside with Dane. He's been able to make some good decisions and pick up some key first downs.
Right.
And I think instead of sometimes, we got those 3 sacks, take some big losses, step in the pocket and just take off. I would rather see him step up in the pocket or take a slide and not take the big loss and let's move on. Or get rid of the ball and throw it out of bounds.
Don't be afraid to run the football.
Right.
You can take the slide so you don't take the hit. There's no shame in that whatsoever, especially on a cold night like this.
The next 24 minutes of football are going to be determined by two things in my eyes, gentlemen. Ball control.
Correct.
And who can tackle better.
Pretty important. I think the Rockets need to come out and play this second half like they're down right now. I mean, because this Byron team has not been in this position all year.
No.
Maybe for the last couple of years, to be honest with you.
Correct.
They're down at halftime. This is something new for them. I'm not sure what that halftime speech sounded like to them, but I think the Rockets need to come out here and play like they're down and just foot on the gas.
Yep. There you go, Catlin Crozier. Pedal to the metal.
Gas pedal.
Gas pedal, that's right. Hey, we're going to take a quick break here from our great sponsors. Of course, we want to thank SK Exteriors for being our presenting sponsor of every single playoff game this football season. And thank you, each and every one of you. Today, we should surpass, I'm hoping, we're pretty close. We went over 182,000 listeners after last week. I'm hoping to get 18 this week to surpass that 200,000 listeners for the season mark. As a business owner, as a radio station owner, and I know for these guys too, we want to say we appreciate you all. We got a couple minutes here
You bet.
for tuning in each and every week, continuing to do it out throughout the playoffs. We ended up with 28.2 thousand views last week of the semifinal, and it left me speechless. It is, and the support you guys are giving with buying merchandise and shopping at the clubhouse shop and just showing the love to myself and my family and the guys next to me here in the booth. We thank you. We appreciate you, and it just keeps growing. Now we got to get some businesses to come on and join us for basketball season and the rest of the summer, too. We got some big summer promos coming up we'll release shortly. So take a quick break here from SK Exteriors, who's been our presenting sponsor of the playoffs, and we'll be right back to get you ready for the second half. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
For over 40 years, SK Exteriors has been your trusted partner in quality home improvements. Whether you're looking to upgrade your fence, roof, siding, windows, doors, or gutters, SK is the name you can rely on. We don't just install products, we install long-lasting beauty and durability to your home. From repairs to complete transformations, SK Exteriors ensures top-tier craftsmanship with every project. Ready to get started? Call us now at 217-398-4812 or visit www.callsktoday.com for a free, no-obligation estimate. No down payments, and with easy financing options, it's never been easier to enhance your home. From small roof repairs to large commercial projects, SK Exteriors does it all. SK Exteriors, installers of quality for over 40 years. Call SK today.
He's spent 4 years warming the bench, 2 years perfecting the clipboard, and exactly 0 varsity snaps under center. But now, he's closing real estate deals all over the map. John Fisher, former Rocket backup QB legend, now known as Mr. Landman, your go-to real estate broker. Rocket Nation, when it's time to move the chains, call Unit 7's best at MrLandman.com.
There's 5, 9, 12, 15.
Back
20.
here at Hancock Stadium, Keith Gibson, Mike Roy, Scotty Johnson. It's halftime. The Rockets with a 1-point lead in the IHSA Class 3A State Championship. It's been a fun first half, but we have a lot of football left to go.
It is not over by a long shot, gentlemen. And I think the big thing is it gets colder here. There's no wind.
None.
That's the one thing. We're not dealing with the wind, but just nickel dime them. Let's bring this one home.
29. Yeah, let's bring the ship home, Mike.
Yep.
Let's bring the ship home, and we are one half away to find out if we will do that. Rockets with a 29-28 lead. Byron will get the football to start the second half. Scotty, what's one thing you want to see the second half from the Rockets?
I mean, no mistakes, clean football. That's the key to this. Obviously, the offense has been moving the ball. They got to keep doing that. Defense, they've had their ups and downs here, and against a tough Byron offense, you're going to have that. But just no mistakes, clean football. You got 24 minutes to, this is it.
I'm going to steal Mike Royce here. Got to tackle.
If you do not tackle, and we know Constantine's going to get his yards. We know that. But the couple or three times where he's had short yardage plays, because we tackled him low, we took his power away from him, which is his legs. Take your legs away from a running back, guess what? They can't run. Pretty simple.
Clean half, tackle, don't turn the ball over, and just keep doing what we're doing.
Let's have some fun, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Soak this in, gentlemen.
This could be the last 24 minutes of the season, either way.
Yeah.
So let's have some fun here in Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Walker Hall will kick it off to start the second half to the Byron Tigers. Thank you for joining us here on Rocket Nation's radio stations. Rockets lead 29-28 as we start the third quarter in this 2025 IHSA Class 3A State Championship. They got two men deep, both at about the 12. And here we go with the second half. High kick, taken at the 25. They bring it forward, try to get to the outside. Now try to go back the other way. And a nice job and nice coverage there by the Rockets. And they'll take it at the 43. That's where they'll mark it. That's where Byron will take over. 1st and 10 on the first drive of the second half. They trail by 1. That's just Harden picking that interception off in the second quarter. That's only Byron's 5th turnover all season.
All season.
Here they go. They come out with 2 wide in a wing T set. And a handoff up the middle. Constantine up to the 45 and brought down, gain of, I'm going to mark it the 44, gain of 3.
Gang tackling, nothing wrong with that either.
2nd and 7. Here we go. They come out now, two wide receivers out. A little different formation. They pitch it out to Constantine. And he runs over G-Man and Keegan Germano and Michael Harden there for the tackle. Will knock him out of bounds at the 38.
He will get his yards, gentlemen, but he is a load. And if you think you're going to stand upright and tackle him, you're sadly mistaken.
Yeah, you've got to have to go low, but you're going to have to wrap up and slow him down enough to let others get over there.
Not happening.
1st and 10, Byron at the Rockets' 38-yard line. Just underway in the second half. Rockets lead 29-28. Here's a snap. And it's a keeper by Talbert. Now he pitches it out to the outside. And knocked out of bounds by the G-Man.
G-Man again.
At the 31.
Little pitch, little option play there.
To the short side of the field even.
Yeah. They do not fear
They just have a plethora of options out of this wing T. They run it to perfection. They do.
Well, think about Tom Osborne. He ran at Nebraska for years, and you couldn't stop it. Couldn't stop it.
2nd and 3 for Byron at the Rockets' 31. Here it is, pitch out to Constantine. And they bring him down across the 25 up to the 26 and up for the first down.
Good job, G-Man. Go low.
Oh, excuse me, 24.
Good. Go low.
So 1st and 10 for Byron at the 24.
And Michael Harden got in there, too. Almost had him in the backfield.
Yep. He gets ahead of steam, and he's gone.
You just can't get hooked on the outside.
Yep.
All right, 1st and 10 on the right hash for Byron. 10:30 to go here in the third quarter. Pitch out to they're just going to run the same play. And now a gang tackle. He's going to get across the 20 up to the 17. Hinch there, along with Winfrey, Langendorf. But he still picks up 7.
He's a load.
Well, he gets out, and the reason he picks up yardage is because he runs downhill once he gets out to the outside.
Yeah.
There's no running straight across.
No.
He's running north and south, northeast, southwest, I should say, downfield. He's running downfield.
Correct.
2nd and 3 for Byron at the 17. Back to the man in motion, up the middle. And Constantine again up to the 15, short of the first down, brings up 3rd. 3rd and about 1.
This is where you have to watch out for that little quick pass play. Let's see how they line up here, Keith.
Here's the other thing you got to remember, too. Byron hasn't played. These starters for Byron haven't played a whole lot of full games, Mike.
Right. Yep.
3rd and 1 for Byron at the Rockets 15. Now they go straight T, handoff up the middle. They're going to get enough for the first down up to the 13-yard line. They get 2. They go big in the backfield and just going to basically plow their way through for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 13 of the Rockets. 9:10 to go in the 3rd quarter. This is the opening drive and series of the 3rd quarter.
Very methodical. But we know
Well,
what they're doing.
I think they've realized is they don't want to go, I think, score point for point because the Rockets can do that.
Yes.
1st and 10. Pitch out to Constantine again, out to the right. He's trying to get around and going to get up to about the 6. Harden there.
Oh, wow.
Along with Hinch and Germano. 2nd and 3, another gain of 7.
When they bring that wing back across, there's another blocker for you. So you're just adding a blocker. So he's either getting the ball or he's going to be blocking for somebody.
Well, they're also running all this to the short side of the field,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
And they're not afraid to. Power football at its best.
2nd and 3 from the 11. Or from the 6, excuse me. Up the middle, Constantine. Nope, Talbot keeps it. And he's in for the touchdown. Talbot, the quarterback, keeps it on the read option. And he's in the end zone for a score for Byron.
I guarantee you they're going for 2.
Oh, without a doubt. 34-29, they lead with 8:07 to go in the 3rd quarter.
So that's where your extra points, that's where it becomes vital, because if you're going to go tit for tat here.
Correct. You were without a doubt right, Mike.
I mean,
they are going to go for 2.
It's going to be back and forth.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to tell you, I bet you they go the same play.
It's coming right, I can tell you that much.
Yep, Talbot goes right. Now they're going to throw it, and that's complete to Constantine. 2-point conversion is good. And the lead is at 7 for Byron. 36-29 with 8:07 to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come right back. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
Central Illinois Cars and Carts in Newman is your #1 place for new and pre-owned golf carts. Brand new and in stock Evolution golf carts start at just $69.95. They offer 0% financing and free delivery within 100 miles. Stop by Central Illinois Cars and Carts today at 509 South Broadway in Newman, or give them a call at 217-837-1972. Add to your family fun with a new Evolution golf cart from Central Illinois Cars and Carts in Newman.
Back at Hancock Stadium, Keith Gibson, Mike Roy, Scotty Johnson. This is your IHSA Class 3A State Championship. Byron leads the Rockets 36-29 with 8:07 to go in the 3rd quarter. They just scored on their opening drive of the second half to take the lead. The Rockets now will look to answer.
Definitely need to make some adjustments out here, Keith, on this short side of the field, I think. If we don't, it's going to be a long second half here for the Rockets.
Yeah, they ran the same play, what would you say, 7-8 times on that drive?
7 out of the 9 times, yes.
Yeah. And poor G-Man out there all by himself on an island, really, and not able to get much help. And he did a great job of slowing things down, but they're still able to pick up 7-9 yards of carry.
Yeah, but he's outweighed by 40, 45 pounds and just getting ahead of steam. That's tough. I don't care who you are.
Back deep at the 15 for the Rockets, Hogard and Braden Henry. In this ensuing Classic Granite Marble kickoff. And here is the kick. And Braden Henry will take it at the 13. Comes across the middle. Gets out to the 25 and wrapped up and brought down at about the 27-yard line. And that's where they will, they'll mark it at the 28 actually, Mike.
28 it is.
1st and 10 for the Rockets at the 28 on the right hash with 8:02 to go in the third quarter. They trail by 7.
Nothing to panic about. We're still in good shape.
Yep. O'Neal out to the right side on the short side of the field. Trips to the left. It's a handoff to Eckstein up the middle. He breaks out to across the 35 and picks up 7 yards. Nice run by Crew Eckstein on the opening play of this drive. Up to the 35, a gain of 7.
Byron was concentrating on the wide receivers out here, and that left good blocking over there to the right-hand side of the Unity line.
Now we got stacked trips left for the Rockets. Hogard, the right receiver on the short side of the field. Eisenmenger takes a look at Coach Reitz on the sideline. Here's snap. Handoff. Eckstein's got some hole up the middle. He's going to have enough for a first down and more. He's going to get up to the 39 before being drugged back and drugged down. That's enough for a Central Illinois Cars and Carts first down.
All right. That's fine. Clock management, gentlemen.
Chunks of yards. As long as you're moving forward, that's all that matters.
They can't score if they don't have the ball.
Sutherland, Henry, Hogard down here O'Neal, to the left. And it's going to be a quick pass to Tyler Henry. And he gets across the 40 up to about the 43. Let's see, we got a man down here. And there's going to be a timeout on the field with 6:49 to go. Rockets trail 36-29 to the Byron Tigers. We're going to take a quick break and be right back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
Football season is here, which means time is running out to get your countertops updated before the holidays. Hi, this is Matt, owner of Classic Granite Marble. Let us work with you from concept to finished product. Using state-of-the-art equipment along with decades of experience, we measure, fabricate, and install. Whether it's countertops for your kitchen, a surround for your shower or bath, or a hearth for your fireplace, we have the look you desire. Classic Granite Marble has the finest natural stone and quartz in Central Illinois. Make an appointment to see our showroom at 1901 West Springer Drive or visit us at classicgranitemarble.il.com. Bring the classic look of stone to your home today.
Can't sleep? That old couch finally wore out? Go see the team at Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet. Twice the comfort for half the price. Discover a wide selection of comfortable mattresses and furniture to fit any space and budget. Call Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet today at 217-722-7690. Don't have another restless night of sleep. Call today.
Back here at Hancock Stadium on the campus of Illinois State University, it was Mason O'Neal, the senior, who was shaken up on the play, but he's walking off the field. Rockets have 2nd and 7 from their own 42 with 6:49 to go here in the third quarter, and they trail 36-29 to Byron in this 2025 IHSA Class 3A State Championship. Keith Gibson, Scotty Johnson, Mike Roy here in the booth. Up atop here at Hancock Stadium in the press box. And what a game we've had so far, gentlemen.
It's been a fun one.
Pretty sure this is the most points Unity's ever scored in a state championship game.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be close to the most points Byron's given up, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Yes, sir.
All right, back here from the timeout. We're going to go 3 wide receivers to the right. Sutherland, Hogard, and Henry. So, sorry. Sutherland and the Henry twins, Braden and Tyler to the right. Hogard down here to the left. Here's snap. And Eisenberger's going to keep it. And he's not going to get much. Gain of maybe 1. And bring up a third and about 6.
Trying to go the outside. He had 4 or 5 yards inside, and he tried to go outside. Their pursuit is way, way too good for that.
They do have excellent pursuit. They take great angles as a defense.
I don't mind him running the ball, but you got to take what's given to you. Don't try to make something happen that's not there.
Sutherland to the left. Braden Henry out far right with Tyler Henry and Hogard in the slot. Eisenberger looks to pass. He's going to go across the middle, and it's complete. That is complete to Trey Hogard. For enough for a first down all the way up to the 34. Boy, Dane threw that dart right the only place he could. They're going to mark it to the 35. That's a Central Illinois Cars to Cards first down.
Very accurate pass.
Trey, nice job of defending. He kind of kept his body turned so the defender couldn't get in there and able to catch it.
And he held on to the ball.
He's now on the bottom left here. Trips to the top right. Looks to pass. Eisenberger's got to get rid of it. He throws it up top and incomplete. He did get rid of it, but just overshot his man. And it brings up a second down. I'd rather see that. I'd rather see an incompletion there, Mike, than a sack.
Don't take the sack. This should be considered a no-sack second half in my book.
5:38 on the clock here in the third quarter. Rockets trail by 7. 36-29. Now we have 2 receivers each way on 2nd and 10. From the Byron 35.
3-man front for Byron.
Man coverage on the outside. Here's a snap. Dane looks to pass. Now he takes off. And he's not going to have anything there. Hesitant a little bit, and he gets stopped for a loss of 1 on the play.
You either go or you don't. You can't, there's no in between here. You got to go or you don't go.
Brings up 3rd and about 11 now from the 36.
I don't like these big third down with long yardage because it lets their defense, basically they're going to run a 3-man front, and they're just going to dare you to throw the ball. That's what they're doing.
Looks like some confusion on the offense here with 7 seconds to go on the clock. Trips tight right. And we get a snap. Dane rolls out to the right. And now he's going to take off. And we got a flag on the play thrown all the way over here from the far side judge. And the play was all the way over on the far side against Unity. And the judge on the Byron side, the line judge, threw the flag.
I'm not sure what he's seeing. And he's not even wearing glasses. I'd give him mine.
The play was all the way across, 40 yards across the field.
Yes.
And he threw the flag. Let's see what he throws here.
No
and
flag
they wave it away.
Hmm.
So no gain. They say no gain on the play. Or yes, sorry, gain of 5.
Yeah, there'd be a gain of.
So it'll be 4th and 6 for the Rockets, trailing by 7 with 4:45 to go.
Big play, big play.
5 wide for the Rockets. Mason O'Neill back in the ballgame. He's far out right with Eckstein in the slot. Left, the wide side of the field, you've got Maddox Sutherland with Hogard and Henry. We got 6 seconds on the play clock. You got to move. 2 seconds on the play clock. Here's a snap. They look to pass. Eisenberger rolls out right. Now gets flushed. He's going to roll to the left. He's got some time. And he throws it up. And it's incomplete. Knocked away on 4th and 6. Tries to throw it in double coverage. And it's just not there. And it's a turnover of downs. Mike, it's almost like the offense is trying to do too much here.
Well, when you've got 3 guys crashing in, that's all you've got. You've got 5 offensive linemen to block 3 guys crashing in, there's going to be extra coverage back there. If there's nobody available, that's fine. Do something, but don't wait until somebody's right on top of you to throw the ball.
You got to get rid of the ball quick.
You got to get rid of it quicker than that.
So Byron takes over 1st and 10 at their own 31 with 4:12 to go in the third quarter and a 7-point lead.
We need a defensive stop big time.
Let's see what they come out with. We're in a 5-3 basically. And it's a hand, up the middle. And a pitch out to the right.
There you go.
Gain of about 3 though still, Mike.
I know,
you got to
that's
get
all
more
right.
better pursuit there. You got to take that angle.
I understand, but Brayton Henry got his legs out from under him, so I'm good with that.
They give him 2. So 2nd and 8 now from the 33. We do need a defensive stop here. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you don't want to give Byron a 2-score lead.
No. Be proud.
Man in motion. Now it's a pitch out to the left. That's Considine. And Caden Hitch tries to bring him down. Keegan Germano, he's close to the first down. And he's going to get it. Up to the 39. Let's see where they mark it here. Nope, they're going to mark it right at the 40, so he's about a yard short. Just too much, Mike.
When he gets ahead of steam and he's got at least 2 blockers out in front of him, it just goes. This is a hard offense to stop, the wing T.
3:29 to go in the third quarter on our Mr. Landman John Fisher scoreboard. Byron leads 36-29 over the Rockets.
Why is the clock stopped?
I think because he was out of bounds.
Did he go?
Play
Okay.
clock stopped.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, they were fixing something on the official, too.
Okay. It started and then it took off again. Stop.
3rd and 1. Handoff up the middle. I'm not sure they got it, Mike.
Boy, there's
No,
bodies
they did not.
flying.
I think they're going to mark that at the 40 and say it's 4th and 1.
Yep.
Big time play by the defense.
Woo!
Now if we can just get it again.
Same play they ran last time on 3rd and short, just that T formation. Right up the gut.
Even being inside the press box here with the windows closed and no air getting in, it's getting loud outside. 4th and 1 for Byron. 2:45 to go here in the third quarter. They lead 36-29 over your Unity Rockets. Don't be surprised to see them go the outside here, Mike.
Let's see how they line up here. Look for it to come right.
There it is, up the middle. Considine is going to get enough for the first down. He's got 3. And that's going to be a Byron first down up at the 44-yard line. Whew. And right now the clock is the Rockets' enemy.
You are correct.
Byron has 1st and 10 at their own 44. Moving the football. Under center, man in motion. Up the middle again. Talbert trying to keep it on the outside. Gets maybe 3. We're going to give him 4, so 2nd and 6. They're methodically moving the football down the field, Mike, right now.
Constantine, 20 carries, 207 yards so far.
He's a handful.
That's a current. He is a 100% handful.
Scotty, what are you seeing right now?
Well, I mean, defense isn't allowing any big plays, which I like, but they're nickel and diming us, kind of what we talked about at the beginning.
And they hold on to the ball.
Yep.
They hold on to the ball.
Minute 20 to go in the third quarter. And here's the pitch to the outside. And Braden Henry tries to get him to stop, tries to hold on. And Considine gets it all the way up to the 35 until Colton Langendorf brings him down.
Langendorf came from the other side of the field to make that tackle.
1st and 10 for Byron at the Rockets 35. Rockets trail by 7, 36-29. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Rockets need to come find something. Dig deep here, Mike.
Clock management. Byron smells it.
Wing T, man in motion. Pitch to Constantine out to the right. And he's going to break free out to the 15. And to the 10, Michael Harden finally brings him down inside the 10 at the 6-yard line. He broke a tackle. They had him wrapped up.
Yep.
And gets all the way up to the 6, and it's 1st and goal for the Byron Tigers with 42 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
We've seen some good running backs in the last 3 or 4 years, but I'm going to tell you, this is probably one of the best ones I've seen. He's not tall. He's just very good at what he does, and he, again, just like I said in pregame, he would as soon run over you as look at you.
Yeah, he runs hard, that's for sure.
No question.
1st and goal for Byron. They lead by 7. Handoff up the middle. That's Constantine. He's in for the touchdown. Their second score of the third quarter gives them a 2-touchdown lead over the Rockets. And it's 42-29. With 14 seconds to go in the third quarter. Byron dominated that third quarter, gentlemen.
Yep. And that's what I feared, that they would come out and just say, you know what, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to continue to do what we're doing, but we're going to just keep pounding the same area the whole time. Just keep pounding and pounding.
And handoff was reversed. They try to go back, and they aren't going to get the 2-point conversion. They're going to be brought down. Nice job by the defense. So it's a 13-point game, 42-29. Rockets trail with 14 seconds to go in the third quarter. We're going to take a quick break and come right back. You're listening to Rocket Nation's radio station, Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Rocket Nation, listen up. Midwest Auto Skins is offering Unity Rocket fans 10% off any window tint installation on your vehicle. From window tint, ceramic coatings, paint protection film, and vinyl wraps. Midwest Auto Skins offers full protection for your vehicle. Schedule an appointment today by calling 217-607-5612. Protect your vehicle with Rocket Nation's preferred team at Midwest Auto Skins.
(42-29). Byron leads your Unity Rockets with 14 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Keith Gibson, Mike Roy, Scotty Johnson bringing you this 2025 IHSA Class 3A State Championship. The ensuing kickoff, Byron just scored. Constantine, Mike, what'd you say he has right now?
23 attempts, 259 rushing yards.
He's a handful. Here's the kick. Braden Henry to take it at the 8. Brings it out across the 20. He's got a lane up to the 30. Gets a block up to the 35, the 40, 45, the 50. And we've got two flags now. I think it's going to be a hold and a block in the back. One of the two.
Horse collar, I think. I think we might get a horse collar on that one. Let's see. See what they're going to call.
Byron's coach, Jeff Boyer, is saying move him back. This side judge is flag happy down here on our closest to Byron side.
He's thrown 7 flags today. 7 of the same flag. Let's just
holding on the Rockets.
Of course. Wow.
So there was 2 flags with the same call?
Well, it must have been because he threw it back toward the same area. But there was a flag back here. I know there was.
So a great return by Braden Henry all across midfield. The holding penalty will take it all the way back to the 25-yard line of the Rockets. With 6 seconds to go in the third quarter, and we trail by 13.
Wow.
Scotty, you said at halftime we have to play mistake-free.
Not happening so far.
3 wide, 4 wide, 5 wide receivers.
5 wide.
Eisenmenger looks to pass. That's complete to Maddox Sutherland across the middle. Up to the 47-yard line. Working to the 46. That's enough for us Central Illinois Cars and Cards first down. We'll end our third quarter. We have 12 minutes of football left to play, ladies and gentlemen. Rockets trail Byron 42-29. We'll take a quick break and be right back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
At Prairie State Bank and Trust, we make banking personal. Whether you need a checking account, a home loan, or financing for your business or farm, we've got you covered. Enjoy the convenience of modern banking with the warmth of a community bank that knows your name. Prairie State Bank and Trust, your small town bank with a large footprint. Improving lives through exceptional service. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio to begin the fourth quarter. Rockets trail 42-29. Now's the time to make a statement. We're going to have to make a stop, too, Mike, on defense.
That's the one thing that we haven't been able to do in the Byron mentality right now. Let's just hand it off to 37 and let him run. And the blocking has been good for him. He doesn't even look tired.
Constantine's had a huge game for Byron. They're a handful. We knew they would be. But the Rockets had a 29-28 lead at halftime. Unfortunately, Byron scored twice in the third quarter, and we turned it over on down, Scotty. And that's just, when you play a team like Byron, that's something you can't do.
Right. We said this, we don't want to play catch-up. And they did a good job in the first half by not having to play catch-up. Well, right now we're playing catch-up. It's, the Rockets got the ball in midfield here. They need to score on this drive, and then somehow we need to figure out a way for the defense to make a stop. And we got a ball game.
1st and 10 for the Rockets at the Byron 46. We're in a TV timeout. I know they're getting ready to take the field again. I'm going to tell you guys this. I don't like these TV timeouts. I think it disrupts the flow of the game.
Well, got to pay the bills when you put something on TV.
I get it. I know. We got to have commercials. I know that, but
got to pay the bills.
Have a 60 seconds and go back. Let's go.
Mike, the chat agrees. They're looking for the horse collar on that last play.
Oh, I think it was pretty obvious down here because you saw him jerk back, and that's pretty conclusive to me. But I guess the hold was more important.
I guess so.
So,
at the conclusion of today's game, we'll have some final thoughts and some stats as we wrap things up here from Hancock Stadium. Hopefully with a Rockets W, but we trail by 13 as we start the fourth quarter. Rockets come out 5 wide. O'Neal, Hogard, and Tyler Henry to the right. And here's the snap. And we look to go deep. And we look to go to Mason O'Neal, and it's complete! Down to the 12-yard line. Whew. Over 2 defenders. Dane put it the only place his tall wide receiver could get it. And it's 1st and 10 at the 12 for the Rockets.
I like it, but I still want to know why.
Well,
got to score quick so you can get the ball back. Now you got 3 wide to the left. Eckstein in the backfield. Hogard down here to the right. You've got one-on-one here to the right. I'd like to see a post hit here. And now it's complete to Eckstein, who's knocked out of bounds. About the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1. I think he just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's line of scrimmage.
Mason O'Neal was down here one-on-one. He could have ran a post or a corner, one of the two, excuse me.
Probably a corner.
Because they had no safeties or any help.
No.
Now you got 3 wide. Now they're playing 2 safeties. Eisminger looks to pass, pressured, throws it up, and incomplete. Intended for Mason O'Neal in the back corner of the end zone. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Well, definitely 2 down territory, but
you got to pick up some yardage.
They don't even the ball fake. Byron isn't even going on the ball fake. Ball fake to Crew. They're not even biting on that whatsoever. They are content to run 3 people and put 7 people back, and then 1 floater back here just to watch what's going on, and he gets right to the ball. So, big 3rd down play.
3rd and 10 for the Rockets from the Byron 12. Here's a snap. Eisminger complete to Tyler
good shape. We'll take
And the
that.
game's not done yet. 42-35. Big time play right there, gentlemen.
Woo. Wide open too.
Mm-hmm.
Did he get caught on a pick, Scotty, or what? I didn't see it, but he was way open. Didn't even get touched.
Walker Hall on for this very important extra point.
Somebody missed their assignment.
Here's a snap. Kick is up. Kick is good. So 42-36. We've got a 6-point game, gentlemen, with 11:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Fasten your seatbelts. We got to make a defensive stop here in the fourth quarter. Rockets trail by 6 in this IHSA Class 3A state championship game. We'll be right back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
Can't sleep? That old couch finally wore out? Go see the team at Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet. Twice the comfort for half the price. Discover a wide selection of comfortable mattresses and furniture to fit any space and budget. Call Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet today at 217-722-7690. Don't have another restless night of sleep. Call today.
Back here at Hancock Stadium, where your Rockets just scored a touchdown, a Jordan McDaniel Country Financial touchdown. Isaac Meager, his 5th passing touchdown of the day to Tyler Henry. And it's 42-36, Rockets trail with 11:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Walker Hall on for a classic granite marble kickoff. And it's going to hit and bounce into the end zone.
All right.
For a touchback. I'm okay with that right there. Now Byron will have first and 10 at the 20.
I am fine with that.
Here's where the defense, I know that Constantine's tough. This wing tee is tough. We've made one stop already today. Now, if they want to win this ball game, we've got to make a stop.
You are correct. And it has to be done right now because for us to have a chance, and again, it's a 6-point ball game, gentlemen. 6-point ball game. Extra points, I told you.
Byron comes out first and 10 from their own 20. Man in motion. Pitch out to Constantine. And get it up the middle. And he's going to get about 4, maybe 5, up to the 25.
I'll give him 5.
Desmond Winfrey there. Colson Miller. Harden.
4 Rockets to bring down 1. Man, that is tough.
He got 3 of his 5 yards after he was hit.
Yeah. Speaking of leg drive, he's got it.
2nd and 5. Left hash.
5-man front.
Wide receiver out to the left. And they pitch it out to the left. Puckett was taken down on the block and no flag. And Constantine picks up a first down up to the 32.
Just pancaked out there, Puckett was.
Well, he was trying to get around.
Right. They just block so well when they're coming. They know what it is. They just block, boom, done.
Well, I mean, they've ran it so many times. When you only throw the ball 36 times in a season, you ought to know how to block it, right?
Yeah. And, I mean, their blocking just doesn't stop.
1st and 10, Byron. At their own 32 with 10.5 to go in the ball game. They lead by 6. Pitch out to the left again. And now Constantine breaks it back to the right. He breaks it again. He's going to be gone.
He's gone.
30, 25. Braden Henry trying to catch him. 10. And he brings him down. That's some senior desire right there at the 6-yard line. He cut that. That pitch was out to the left. And Constantine is down on the field now about 6. And now we got a timeout on the field. That pitch was out to the left, gentlemen, from the short side of the field. And he cut that all the way back across. And ended up down on the far side of the field at the 6-yard line.
They're going to mark him at the 7, looks like, for what it's worth.
10:09 to go in the ball game. We're just going to keep it right here. Rockets trail 42-36. What a ball game, though.
Wow.
For us who were here all day long, Scotty and myself, and we watched 1A and 2A, which wasn't much of games, this has been enjoyable. Closest game of the day.
This is what a state championship game should be like. It should
Correct.
Be juggernauts going at it, punch for punch. That's what it should be.
I think Constantine got cramped there.
He's still down.
Rockets defense, he's up and looks like he's cramping.
$332 rushing yards on 26 attempts. You want to do the math? A lot. Every time he touches the ball. Wow. 12.8 a carry.
I was getting there. All right, here we go. 10:09 to go in the fourth quarter. Rockets trail 42-36. Byron has the football, first and goal at the Rockets 7. They need something to happen. They need a turnover. Handoff. Talbert keeps on the outside. And he's going to try to get to the corner, and he does. Touchdown, Byron. With 9:56 to go, they extend their lead. 48-36 now.
That's 2 rushing touchdowns for him today. Or I take that back, a rush and a pass.
We even said pregame, we said the first half, you do not want to have to play catch up with Byron.
No.
And right now they're putting us in a position where we're having to do that.
Well, they've scored on every possession they've had except one.
Yeah.
Think about that. 2?
Interception.
The interception. You're right. But even with that.
Hold on. Then we forced a punt, right?
Yep, forced a punt and then the Harden interception. And they're going for 2.
And they're going for 2 to try to make it a 14-point game. Looks to pass. Looks to go back the other way, and it is complete.
That we can't stop.
And they've put 50 up on the board and lead by 14, 50-36.
We have not figured out a way to defend that all day long. Well, we'll see what happens.
So at 9:56 to go in the fourth quarter, Byron leads 50-36 over your Unity Rockets. No matter what the outcome of this ball game, I think the Rockets showed they deserve to be here. A lot of people wrote them off.
They wrote
before
them off.
This game started and said Byron's going to win by 40.
Yeah.
Running clock. No, the Rockets showed that they deserve to be here.
Yes.
And I will just say that no matter what, I'm very proud of these boys, proud of these seniors, proud of these captains.
Heck yeah.
Proud of Rocket Nation for everything. And it's not over yet. Job's not done.
Nope.
A lot of things can happen. A lot of football left to play with 9:56 to go.
Sure be nice to have that interception back, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Early in the game.
We've had 2 4th and 6s that we've turned the ball over on downs too.
Yep. Haven't converted on. Just a quick update on stats, and I want you all to listen to this. Rocket Nation, you need to be proud of this. Eisenbinger, 26 of 38 for 394 yards and 5 TDs, which is a state record. Flat out state record. But then you go on the other side, Constantine, their running back, 26 attempts, 332 rushing yards. I mean, it's been, I don't want to say defense optional, but pretty much defense optional.
Well, Constantine is, from what I've gathered and been told, and his coach said during the media call this week, Jeff Boyer, that he is going to Iowa to play football because that's where his father went and played football.
Correct. That is correct.
And Talbert, their quarterback, is going to play at North Carolina, but play baseball as a shortstop.
Yep.
So.
And then Eisenbinger, Central Missouri.
Missouri, yep. He'll be a mule.
He will be a mule from Central Missouri.
All right, here we go. 9:56 to go in the ball game. Rockets trail by 14. It's the ensuing kickoff. Braden Henry, who had a big return the last time that was called back on holding, He and Trey Hogard are deep at the 10. It's a high, deep sidewind kick that Henry will take at the 3. Brings it out to the middle of the field. Now he's going to get out to the left. Cuts back to the 25 to the 30. He's got some blockers. Out to the 35, the 40. The 45, and another big return by Braden Henry. Up to the 48-yard line.
We'll take that. I mean, he ran a lot of left to right there.
It's all right. That's good field position. Needed it.
Woo.
A lot of yards in a short amount of time. Now the offense has to convert here. Need points and need them in a hurry. And need, at some point, a defensive stop. Eisenmenger brings his team to line. Looks like we're going O'Neal and Hogard tight right. Henry in motion. And we're going to look to pass. Eisenberger's got pressure. He's got to get rid of it. Throws, and that's complete to Eckstein. Up to the 36-yard line. Drew Eckstein with a catch up to the 36. And a first down for the Rockets.
That's what you need. Get up there and get on the ball. Let's go.
9.5 to go in the ball game. We trail by 14.
Really, that's a hell of a pass running the opposite way
yeah.
of the field across your body.
Okay, what's going on here that we don't like?
I think the Byron folks thought it was an incomplete pass. 9 seconds on the play clock, and now we're going 5 wide. Dane's got to get a snap. 5 on the play clock. He does. He looks to pass. Looking across the middle. He's got some pressure. He's got to get rid of it. Now he throws it up deep and over the head of Mason O'Neal. I'm okay with that. Just get rid of it. Don't take the sack and throw it out of bounds. And live to play another day. Another down here. 2nd and 10.
That's going to be a tired arm this evening, gentlemen. My goodness.
I'm tired just from watching him throw so much.
Woo.
But let's be honest.
That's what you had. That's
it's what you come to know that Dane can do.
Yes.
Class young man.
Yep. 40 attempts today.
And now the senior captain and the quarterback, the general, needs to try to lead his team on a comeback. Here's a snap. Eisenmenger across the middle. That's complete to Tyler Henry inside the 10. Down to the 4, and he goes down. And that's 1st and goal Rockets. They aren't giving up yet.
Woo! What a bullet.
That was a flat-out bullet. Is right. A dart down the middle of the field. 8:52 to go in the ball game. 1st and goal from the 4 for the Rockets. 3 wide receivers to the left. You got O'Neal down here to the right. Ball's in the middle of the field. Eisenmenger takes snap. Quickly throws it up to O'Neal, and it is caught! Wow. Touchdown Rockets!
Oh, my goodness.
What a throw by Eisenmenger. His 6th passing touchdown of the day. And it ain't over yet, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle in.
Holy smokes.
Oh,
40-52.
Byron sent the house, and Eisenmenger saw it and just put a floater up in the air.
That was a great read, Scotty.
Oh, my gosh.
Floated it back corner of the end zone, put it exactly the only place you really could have put it.
Wow.
And Dane Eisenmenger now with 6 passing touchdowns on the day. It's 50-42.
We have seen a performance today on
both sides of the ball.
My goodness.
Walker Hall on for the extra point. Here's snap. Here's kick. Up and good. So it's a 7-point game with 8:32 to go here in the 4th quarter. Whew.
How do we get a stop? That's what we got to figure out.
93 points have been scored in this game, gentlemen.
That's crazy.
I would have never guessed that.
I wouldn't have either. I had a feeling it'd be high scoring. I really did.
Not 93.
Not 93, no. I thought maybe 60-ish.
And boy, everybody, thanks for hanging with us today.
No kidding.
This has been a barn burner, a slobber knocker, Jim Ross, is what it's been. And you're seeing 2 individuals in Dane Eisenmenger and Caden Constantine that are just putting on a clinic today between passing, and then when you look at Hogard and Henry, I mean, just crazy the numbers we're seeing today. But we know you're listening in from all over, and my goodness, do we appreciate it. And no, it is not getting any warmer. I will just tell you. In fact,
yeah, it is. You're right. It's 8:32 to go. Rockets trail by 7.
In fact, I'm listening. I can hear every now and then some things from the press box next door. They said between the two teams, approaching almost 1,000 yards of offense today.
It's not offense.
Wow.
Walker Hall on for the ensuing kick, and it's a line drive. Taken back at the 14. Byron brings out. We got a cover. Now he makes a move. And they're out to the 40, knocked out of bounds at about the 42.
41, actually, they're going to call it.
Yep.
Well, do or die time right here, gentlemen.
Defense has got to make a stop or turnover or something. They've got to come up with a stop of some sort and get the ball back. Byron first and 10 at their own 41 with a 7-point lead.
Love to see a fumble.
Yeah, they don't do that very often.
They do not fumble very often at all.
But now would be the perfect time to have that happen.
You either do? Is that what you're saying?
They are due. Man in motion. It's a pitch out to Constantine out to the far side. And now he's going to get around the outside and knocked out of bounds at about the 49. Into Rocket territory.
Going to give him a first down. Going to give him 10. My goodness.
He's a heck of a running back.
I mean, I just don't. He kind of reminds me a little bit of Howard Griffin from Illinois.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't the fastest guy, but I'll tell you what, he could get around the end and run you over.
First and 10 for the Tigers on the Rockets 49. Now here's a pitch out to the left, trying to get to the outside. Braden Henry doing a nice job there, wrapping him up. Langendorf there to finish it off. And it's a loss of about 4 on the play.
Boy, we haven't been able to say that much today, gentlemen.
We have not. So 2nd and 14.
Great
for
pursuit.
the Tigers. Under 8 to go here in the 4th quarter.
Great pursuit on the right-hand side over here, Scotty.
Yeah, I mean, you said it exactly right. It was just a great play by the defense, and nice to get a loss of yards.
They are not giving up, gentlemen.
They are not done. And I wouldn't expect this group of young men to do that. 2nd and 14 from their own 47 now. 7.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Now it's Talbert. Looks to pass.
Yep.
Gets it out to Constantine on a pass. Out in the flat. He's got enough for a first down. And brought down by the G-Man at about the 32.
That was a perfectly designed play by Byron. They caught us napping on that one.
Said he stayed in bounds. Clock keeps moving. We're at 7:15 to go. They have 1st and 10 at the Rockets 32. Byron leads the Rockets by 7. And the snap. Man in motion. Pitch to Constantine on the left side. He's got room and a big block, and he's going to get inside the 10, down to the 6-yard line. Braden Henry trying to get out to the outside, and it's just too much.
I mean, that's crazy. You can't. The blocking they have out there, there's 1, there's 2. All it was 2 blocks out there.
Yeah, you got 2 on 1. Yep.
And nothing you can do about that.
1st and goal for the Byron Tigers at the Rockets 5 with 6:47 to go in the ball game. They have a 7-point lead. And it's a keeper by Talbert going up the middle. And he gets up to the 2 and finally brought down by a group of Rockets. So it'll be 2nd and goal. Clock continues to move. It's under 6.5 to go in the game. And Byron's not in a hurry. Considine is back in the ball game. They are taking their sweet time, as they should, with a 7-point lead. Talbert to Considine, up the middle, touchdown. Caden Considine with another touchdown. And Byron extends their lead 56-43. With 6:01 to go in the ball game.
There's just nothing you can say about that. That's just blocking, 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 and blocking. That's all it is. Nothing you can say. Whew. Wow. They will go for 2.
Try to make it a 3-score game. And Talbot now will throw it out, incomplete. So the 2-point conversion is no good. It's a 13-point lead.
99 points on that scoreboard.
I mean, I'm just looking at. I've seen numbers in high school football before.
It's insane.
30 attempts for Considine, 367 yards, and 3 TDs. I don't even know what you say to that. That's just crazy. And he's had 2 receptions for 63 yards.
Yeah. He's put up some big all-purpose yards today.
Big numbers, gentlemen.
Of course, when there's, 99 points scored on the scoreboard,
yeah,
and there's still 6 minutes to play in the game, there's going to be some big numbers.
Yes.
This is video game numbers right now.
Wow.
Rockets trail 56-43, 6:01 to go here in the ball game.
Nobody's left. They're
No.
still here. The Rocket faithful came out in huge number. I mean,
the biggest crowd by far. I mean, not even close.
Y'all were here early today, and I mean,
yeah.
I saw a few things on TV, and I said, "You got to be kidding me! Where is everybody?" So this is the tribute to what people in the 5 towns think of Rocket football.
That's right.
Tradition.
Yeah. Lena Winslow had a decent crowd today. I would say Wilmington had a pretty good crowd here, but not even. It's half of what Rocket Nation is.
Oh.
6:01 to go. Rockets trail by 13. They need to score, and they need to score quick. Scotty, we may have to do log on dole on the way home, my friend.
Man, did they deliver? Because I could use it right now.
I could too. I'm pretty hungry myself.
Aye, Captain.
Yeah, I knew.
IHSA got us some jawbreakers today.
Yep. Jawbreakers.
Oh, you're on the jawbreaker diet?
Yep.
I'm thinking a quick touchdown on an onside kick. I mean, we can't stop the run. Maybe we get this turnover on an onside kick.
You're gonna have to do something, gentlemen. I mean,
bounce the ball. I mean, stranger things have happened.
I mean, it's cold out there. I'd like to see it. I mean, it would probably put the icing on the cake.
6:01 to go. Rockets trail 56-43. They're waiting on the ensuing kickoff here.
25 degrees outside with a wind chill taking it down to 19.
I wouldn't know. I haven't been outside for a while.
Well,
thank you for that.
My feet are getting a little cold, even with the wool socks on. All right, let's go, boys.
Braden Henry, Trey Hogard back about the 15. Here's the ensuing kick. And it's a line drive on the ground. Henry will, he touched it. He's got to pick it up. He does it at the 8. Tries to come across. And he's going to get up to the 15. They squib it on a line drive. He had to try to take it on a bounce. And he picked it up and was able to get back to the 15. So that's where the Rockets start, trailing by 13 with 5:57 to go.
Well, quick strike.
We can do it. I mean,
Yeah,
we all know we had
have
65-yard last week in one play.
Yep. Well, last week in 2 minutes we had 18 points. A little over 2 minutes. It can be done.
We're going to go 5 wide.
Considine in at linebacker as well.
Eisminger looks to pass, and he will go over the top, incomplete, looking for Trey. Incomplete for Hogard and Scotty. That was way too high.
Yeah, he had him open. He was just overthrew it. Just
Rushed the pass a little bit.
Sutherland out far left. Ball's on the right hash. Henry out to the slot left. There's snap, handoff. Eckstein up the middle. Crew's got room across the 20, up to about the 22. Brings up third and about 3.
Caught him a little off guard, but we got to move.
4 wide. Handoff. Eckstein again. Cuts it back to left. Has enough for first down. Up to the 29. Mark it at the 28.
Call the play and let's go.
You got to move here, boys. You're down 2 scores, and time is of the essence.
Can't lull them to sleep here.
4 wide. Crew Eckstein had to leave the game. And now it's complete to Tyler Henry to the 35 up to the 40, and he goes down at the 42. Enough for a first down. And we are moving quickly. Here we go. 4 wide again. Eisenberger now rolls to the left. And throws, and that's complete to Hogard, who breaks a tackle at the 45 and gets out of bounds at about the 47. Stops the clock with 4:59 to go in the ball game.
Quick. Let's go.
Eisenberger takes a snap. He's pressured, gets the outside complete, and that's complete to Tyler Henry across the midfield up to the 49. Short of the first down, leaves it 3rd and 1.
Simple plays that I wish we would have done this earlier. I'm just going to leave it there.
I will agree with you, Mike.
I'm just going to leave it there. Wish we would have done this earlier. Ball control offense. Because if you have the ball, they can't score unless
That's what Byron's done to us the second half.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Now a little confusion on the offense. Mace O'Neal now goes far out left. And looks to pass, and that's complete to Hogard. He drops it. Going to bring up a 4th and 1, and gentlemen, this is the biggest play of the ball game, biggest play of the season. You don't convert this, it's not good.
Trying to run before you had it in your hand.
And Trey Hogard doesn't miss many of those.
That's a rarity. That is a rarity.
So 4th and 2 from midfield for the Rockets. They trail by 13, 4:51 to go. They don't convert this. It could be your ball game. And that's complete to Braden Henry, the 45. It's going to be enough for a first down, and he's down at the 43-yard line. That's the Central Illinois Cars and Carts first down, so the dream stays alive. 4:45 to go. 5 wide. Eisenberger now keeps it up the middle. Gets it across the 40 to the 39. At some point in time, you're going to have to try to go to the end zone here because you're going to need points and going to need it quick.
Yep.
Bring up 2nd and about 6.
Still have 2 timeouts left. 3, actually. We have all 3.
Eisenberger takes the snap. Now he does. He looks deep, and that's incomplete. You had O'Neal and Braden Henry, who's in the game right now because of the passing situation, together, and it's just incomplete, so it brings up 3rd and 6. 4:10 to go in the ball game.
At least the clock has stopped. That's the one thing. But boy, this is just crazy. I don't know if I've ever seen a football game like this.
3rd and 6 for the Rockets. 3 wide to the left. Here's snap. Looking to pass. Eisenberger now will throw it out, and that's complete to Tyler Henry. Let's see where they mark it.
They're going to mark him short.
They are. They're going to mark him a yard short.
Or are they? No. They're going to give it to him.
Oh.
They marked him short. No, he's got to be short.
They moved the sticks.
Well, the yard marker did not change.
Yeah, it should be.
There we go.
It's 4th and 1.
Yeah.
3:55 to go in the ball game. Once again, a 4th down. We got to have this. 3 wide to the right. O'Neal, Sutherland, and Tyler Henry. Here's snap. Eisenmeyer gets the first down himself across the 30.
Yep.
The general does it himself. He says, all right, boys, let's go.
I was going to say I wouldn't be surprised if we see Dane take this one.
Up to the 29. We got to move fast. 3.5 to go in the ball game. We trail by 13. 56-43. 2 wide receivers each way now. Dane takes a snap, looks to pass. And it's incomplete, tipped.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, it hit the referee.
In the head. That smoked him in the head.
Well, it was funny because, I mean, it took him. He took a pretty good look right there. But
so that'll be 2nd and 10.
Maddox Sutherland was trying to get across the field, and he ran into an official, and then another official takes one in the head. So
either way, it's 2nd and 10 with 3:16 to go in the ball game.
Woo!
We got to get in the end zone and get it quick. 5 wide. Eisenmeyer takes a snap. Looks. Nothing there. He's got pressure. Now he's going to have to run. And he gets up, breaks free, goes across the middle, and it's almost intercepted, intended for Maddox Sutherland at about the 8. Byron DB dropped it. And now it's 3rd and 10 with 3:06 to go.
Cold hands, cold hands. This drive's just taking too much time, gentlemen.
It's taking a lot.
Don't like it.
Both teams with 3 timeouts in the ball game still.
Yeah.
I think each team just used 1 in the first half. We only had 2 timeouts taken all.
Right.
The TV timeouts help with that.
Yeah, but still.
All right, 3rd and 10 for the Rockets from the Byron 29. Eisenmeyer takes a snap, looks to pass. That's complete. That's going to get it out to Tyler Henry to the 25. They're going to say the clock's in motion here. Because he didn't get out of bounds. That's going to make it 4th and about 6. They're not going to take a timeout. They're going to come right to the line. This is your ball game, gentlemen. 2.5 to go. Rockets 4th and 6. From the Byron 25. They've got to convert. Eisenmeyer takes a snap. Looks to pass. Now he's going to take off running. And the senior's going to get the first down. Up to the 18-yard line.
Wow. That's some determination right there, Keith.
1st and 10 Rockets with 2:22 to go at the 18, but they've got to score. They need 2 scores to get in this game. 3 wide to the right. Hogard out left. Clock is running. Now they look over the sideline. 2:15 to go.
Why we're not using timeouts, I'm not sure.
And now, quick, out to Tyler Henry, looking to get through. He's up to the 10 and knocked out of bounds at about the 6-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down. 1st and goal for the Rockets, and the clock will stop with 2:03 to go.
What a game.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
1st and goal for the Rockets from the 6-yard line.
3 timeouts.
3 wide receivers to the left, 2 right. Eisenmeyer all empty. Here comes the pressure. Throws it across the middle. Touchdown! Rockets! Eisenmeyer to Tyler Henry. Eisenmeyer's 7th passing touchdown of the ball game. And there's still hope. 56-49.
We might not see a performance like this again. I'm just telling you.
7 passing touchdowns.
502 passing yards. This is like Dave Wilson numbers.
Warren
versus
Moon.
Ohio State. Warren Moon. Yeah. John Paddock.
Walker Hall on for the extra point. Wow. Here's snap. Kick up. Kick is good. All right. 56-50.
502. I see 506 is the title game state record.
Is it Winky? Then we winky through for some.
6-point game, exactly 2 minutes on the clock. Unity has to kick off. And I would assume, Mike, wouldn't you, an onside kick coming up?
I
Scotty?
think that's the blatantly obvious there, my friend.
Well, you know.
I mean,
Hey,
you have to.
That's what I said. You can't
And you
stop
have
the
3
run.
timeouts left. You have 3 timeouts left.
You got to kick the top tip of the football.
Yep.
And get that bounce. And then dive. What a ball game.
If the football gods were on Unity's side, this would be the time for them.
56-50. Byron leads Unity with 2 minutes to play. And it looks like they are going to set up for the onside.
All the good hands people out
Kicking
there.
it towards the Unity sideline on the west side of the field. Walker Hall. Ball does have to travel 10 yards before Unity can touch it, or it has to touch a Byron player. Here we go. Hall kicks, and it's a bounce. And it's touched by... Oh, did Unity get it? Byron touched it. I think the Rockets have the football.
Oh! Let's see.
I think the Rockets have the football. They're clearing the pile. Rockets have the football. We got the onside kick.
Oh, boy, gentlemen.
What? Holy cow. Walker Hall, you have been perfect in extra points today. And young man, you just made the biggest onside kick of your life.
If you haven't spilled your drink at home, folks, you better set it down because this is going to be crazy.
2 minutes to go on the clock.
Wow.
Rockets down by 6. They have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 49.
I can hear the Rockets faithful from over here.
Here we go. Buckle in, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a fun 2 minutes. 3 wide receivers to the right. O'Neal, Sutherland, and Henry. And it's a handoff to Crew Eckstein. He's going to get about 3 or 4 and still fighting for yards. Time is of the essence. We have 3 timeouts. They give him 6 on the play, Mike. Or is that 5? 5. So 2nd and 5. Minute 42 to go.
My goodness.
Still not using a timeout.
Same formation. Dane now looks to pass. He goes up, and it's complete to Trey Hogard, who gets out of bounds at the 30.
Wow.
He threw it to the outside shoulder to the sideline. Trey stopped, caught it, and then gets out of bounds with a minute 28 to go. Oh, daddy. 1st and 10 Rockets at the Byron 30.
There's not a fan on their seats right now. Everybody's standing.
My goodness.
What a ball game.
Unofficially, 31 first downs for Unity.
3 wide to the right, 1 left for the Rockets. Eisminger takes a snap. Looks to pass. That's out to Tyler Henry, who gets to the 25 and out of bounds.
That's okay.
Up to the 24. Stops the clock with a minute 23 to go.
That's okay. My gosh. This is
2nd and
great.
4 for the Rockets. 3 wide receivers to the left now. The ball's on the right hash. 2 wide receivers to the right. We got 5 wide. Eisminger looks to pass. He's got pressure. He's going to step up. Now he's going to take off running. Now he's going to throw it, and that's complete to Hogard. Hogard's inside the 20 down to the 17 with a minute 13 to go.
Wow. Senior leadership. Crazy.
1st and 10 Rockets at the 17. Clock is continuing to run.
Which is not a bad thing. We
No.
got 3 timeouts, guys. Woo!
3 wide receivers to the right. 1 to the left. Eisminger rolls to the right. Looks to pass. Now he's just going to throw it away and then throw it out of bounds. Smart play right there by Dane.
No problem with
Stops
that.
the clock with 51 seconds to go. Brings up 2nd and 10. He didn't have anybody open and just threw it out of bounds.
51 seconds on the clock, gentlemen. 51 tickers.
Oh, my goodness.
What a ball game. 2nd and 10. They're on the balls on the left hash. You've got Sutherland and Tyler Henry out to the left. Mason O'Neill will now join them. Trey Hogard, down the right in one-on-one coverage. Eisenmenger takes snap, passes. Tyler Henry to the 10, inside the 10, down to the 8. 45 seconds to go. Wow. And now they finally get a timeout with 37 seconds to go. Rockets take one on 3rd and 1.
Holy moly.
So just a game reset. Rockets trailed by 13 just a few minutes ago. They score a touchdown, kick an onside kick, recover it. They trail by 6 with 37 seconds to go. They have the ball 3rd and 1 at the Byron 8-yard line. What a game.
Do you try to run the ball? Do you give it to
You still got 2 timeouts left. I think you got to put in the I don't want anybody having that ball than Dane Eisenmenger right now. You keep it in the general's hands.
I like the quarterback sneak here, the quarterback draw. It seems to be working, especially when they're rushing 3.
Right.
I think Dane can pick up that yard, and then we still have 2 timeouts left.
With the amount of weapons that they have on the Uni Rocket sideline, guys, this could go any number of ways.
Question is, do you score? Do you go for 2? Or do you go for the 1?
You go for 1.
1.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 1. Dane in shotgun by himself in the backfield. Goes across. It's a first down up to Trey Hogard at the 3. Under 30 seconds to go. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 3-yard line.
Oh, boy.
And I believe the Rockets took another timeout. They have 1 remaining.
That's okay.
Boy.
Man, Byron did not expect this game, guys.
No.
No, without a doubt.
And boy, is it quiet over here on this sideline close to us, gentlemen. It is quiet.
The fight, the heart, the passion of this brotherhood we call the Unity Rockets is showing tonight.
You ain't kidding. And boy, wherever you're listening from in the world, and I'm going to say the world.
Yeah, well, you're right tonight.
That's a fair statement. This is about as good as it gets right here.
State championship on the line. Rockets trail 56-50 with 29 seconds to go. They have 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. They have 1 timeout remaining. Byron has 3.
People in the press box are on their feet on this one.
Yeah.
They're like, we can't believe what we're seeing.
Eisenmenger in that shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the right. Here's snap. Rolls right. He's looking. And it's clear. Caught! Incomplete. They say he didn't have a foot down. That's Tyler Henry.
Oh.
Henry kicked the pylon, and he said it's incomplete.
Well, I'd like to see that again. We'll see this on the board. Let's see.
Oh, he's in for the. That was in. He missed that.
Oh, boy, he's in for the touchdown right there, folks.
Kicks the pylon, and he was in.
That is a touchdown all day long.
24 seconds to go. It's now 2nd and goal from the 3. Boy. And now we got a false start and a 5-yard penalty. So it's now going to be 2nd and goal from the 8. Boy, Tyler Henry got it down, kicked the pylon, and they called it incomplete. Boy, I hope that one doesn't come back to haunt us there. 2nd and goal from the 8 now. 24 seconds to go. 3 wide receivers to the right. Eisenmenger takes snap. He's got pressure. That's complete in and out of the hands of Mason O'Neill. Sorry, Trey Hogard there.
21 seconds, 1 timeout.
1 timeout. 3rd and goal for the Rockets.
I don't know, Scotty. I don't know.
3rd and 8. 3rd and goal from the 8 for the Rockets. 5 wide. Eisenmenger has no protection.
And they're
It's
coming after
shotgun.
him.
And
They're coming after him.
it's going to be a false start again.
Byron people are moving. I'm telling you right now, they are moving.
Now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 13.
They have done this all game. Byron people are moving their hands every time. And that's 3 different false starts that have been called on them.
22 seconds to go. 3rd and goal from the 13 now.
That's all right. 1 timeout left, 2 downs.
I think you'll look for Tyler Henry across the middle here. Sutherland out far left. Tyler Henry in the slot in the left. 2 wide receivers right. That's Hogard and O'Neal.
Rushing 4.
And Byron's going to take a timeout. Their first of the half.
Man, I'm telling you, as a lineman, watching them move when they're down in their stance on the defensive side, and when you're moving your hands, you can't do that. And I just don't like that. I'm not making excuses, but I'm just saying, I don't care who you are, you can't do that. Can't do that in the NFL. So,
all right, game reset. It's 56-50, 22 seconds to go. The Rockets had 2 false start penalties. They had 1st and goal in the 3. 2 incompletions. It's now 3rd and 13. 3rd and goal from the 13. Game on the line.
I like Dane to look for number 6, All Day Trey, his favorite receiver. He's been thrown to Trey for several years. That's who I think Dane looks for.
Here we go. 3rd and goal from the 13 for the Rockets. Trips left, tight. Eisenmenger.
Rushing 3.
Takes snap. He's going to look to pass. And he throws it up in the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Maddox Sullivan at the back of the end zone. And it comes down to this with 16 seconds to go. 4th and goal from the 13. Down by 6.
Wow. I mean, 1 play, 16 seconds. This is what it's all about right here, guys.
Either you win the state championship or you have heartbreak. Here we go. Sutherland. We go 5 wide. The next time to left. And
final timeout.
Coach Reach is going to take a timeout. On 4th and goal from the 13, we take our final timeout.
Tried to get him to jump there, Keith, but real quick. But
they did, but they didn't get past the neutral zone.
Right. If you told me we were going to have 106 points in a ball game today, I would have, with this cold weather, I would have doubted you big time. Just saying.
16 seconds to go. Rockets trail 56-50. They have 4th and goal from the 13. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what it's all about. It's what you dream of. It's what you envision. Maybe not 4th and goal from the 13, but 1 play to win a state championship. Touchdown ties it. They have to have it here. And here we go.
1 play for all the marbles.
Mason O'Neal out far to the right. Trey Hogard in the slot to the right along with Tyler Henry. Sutherland and Eckstein to the left. Eckstein in the slot. Eisenmenger, the general. Takes snap. Here we go. We look to pass. He goes to the top to Tyler Henry, and it's incomplete. And Byron is going to win the state championship with 11 seconds to go.
Wow.
Dane tried to hit Tyler in the back corner of the end zone and just couldn't get enough on it and a good coverage. And Byron's going to walk away with a 56-50 victory here in the IHSA Class 3A state championship. What determination, heart, pride that the Rockets put in today. Very proud. And you should be too. Byron's got a player down the field, and we got a timeout here. Gentlemen, that sucks.
Boy,
Let's just be honest.
I'll
That
tell
sucks.
You talk about instant replay.
It needs to happen.
That one right there was, he got the pylon. He had control. I just hate to see it for them. I hate to see a ball game end like that, but,
I'm very proud of this football team,
Yes.
and I know both of you guys are too. Whew. I think a lot of people thought Byron were going to come in here and roll over the Unity Rockets.
Right.
And that didn't happen today.
Did not happen.
Unfortunately, we came up just short again. Byron will take a knee, and that'll be your ball game.
Wow.
Byron Tigers defeat your Unity Rockets 56-50 in the IHSA Class 3A State Championship. We'll take a quick break and come right back and dissect what was a crazy fourth quarter and ball game here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
For over 40 years, SK Exteriors has been your trusted partner in quality home improvements. Whether you're looking to upgrade your fence, roof, siding, windows, doors, or gutters, SK is the name you can rely on. We don't just install products, we install long-lasting beauty and durability to your home. From repairs to complete transformations, SK Exteriors ensures top-tier craftsmanship with every project. Ready to get started? Call us now at 217-398-4812 or visit www.callsktoday.com for a free, no-obligation estimate. No down payments, and with easy financing options, it's never been easier to enhance your home. From small roof repairs to large commercial projects, SK Exteriors does it all. SK Exteriors, installers of quality for over 40 years. Call SK today.
Back here on the campus of Illinois State University, where your Unity Rockets fall in the IHSA Class 3A Championship, 56-50 to Byron, in what was an amazing ball game. We hope you enjoyed listening to the broadcast today. And just want to say, gentlemen, what's your final thoughts here before we wrap things up?
This group of seniors is pretty special, and this team in general is very special, and they just didn't quit today. They came in as, really big underdogs, coming to play Byron for a state title again, and, they came out in that first half and really showed everybody who Unity is, and just proud and just really happy to be able to help out and call these games, and just a really exciting day to be a Rocket.
It just came down to simple things, and mistakes are what takes you down. And those two penalties were just backbreaking on that. And, you can debate instant replay and go back and forth on that. But for these seniors here who worked so darn hard, this is probably one of the best efforts I have seen probably since the Belleville-Altoff game. That was a barn burner as well. I remember it well.
I just want to say I'm very proud of this senior class for never giving up. They could have packed up when they got down 14 midway through the third quarter, and they didn't. But
Constantine and Drew Eisenbinger down there just had a small embrace. If there's a better performance in any state championship football game, I'd like to know what it is. Between two warriors is what it was today. Period. Period.
We thank you for joining us today. Rockets fall 56-50. To these seniors, thank you. You've had my heart all season long. You're the first class we've had through here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. And I hate to see it end like this, but here we are. So congratulations to you. Proud of you. I know all three of us are. Thank you to the coaching staff. Thank you to administration. And thank you, Rocket Nation. Thank you to every single person who's tuned in. And I can guarantee you we've eclipsed the 200,000 listener mark this year with this ball game. And so thank each and every one of you for tuning in, supporting the radio station. I can't be more humbled and grateful and proud of what we bring to you each and every week. So for my broadcast partners, Scotty Johnson and Mike Roy, I am Keith Gibson. We'll be back on air next Tuesday for Unity Rocket basketball. Not much of a break, but we'll bring you basketball on Tuesday night from the Rocket Center. Stay safe, stay warm, and have a great night, everybody.